Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel, and we are back for the big one. It's the big one today, the Carabao Cup Final, Manchester United versus Newcastle United. Come on, let's go. I apologise in advance if my voice even lasts the whole length of the game because I am smothering with a cold. So there'll be a lot of sniffling and coughing and sneezing maybe. But look, stick with us, guys. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really good game. Can't wait for it. United versus Newcastle. And it's going to be a difficult game, in my opinion. I have a feeling it's going to be a difficult game. And I mean, I don't think we're going to get anything easy here. I really don't. But it's great to see so many people in as well. We've got an issue here with TikTok. Let's just have a gander here. Let's do that and do that. Give me 1 sec now, guys. I just want to turn off this for a second. Now, there we go. That should be better. Hopefully that'll work. But anyway, great to see so many people in, guys. Like I said, if you haven't already done so, please smash a like on the video. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Who we got? Chris is in. Paul is there. Sive is in as well. Alex, Aaron, great to see you guys. Huge game ahead of us here. I'd love to be at Wembley. I would love to be at Wembley. I really would. But get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know what way you're going. United win, Newcastle win, draw, penalties. Let us know what your predictions are. But absolutely buzzing for this one. Really am. And we've got the team news. And look, not a lot of surprises in it, to be honest with you. We said in the kind of build-up to the game that there was 3 areas that we could potentially look at Man United making changes. One was right back, one was centre midfield, and the other was on the right wing. And they're the 3 areas that have or have not been changed. So David De Gea is in the goal. Dalot comes in at right back for Wan-Bissaka, who played against Barcelona in midweek. We have Varane and Martinez as centre backs. Luke Shaw's at left back. Casemiro and Fred retain their place, along with Bruno Fernandes in the middle. Anthony comes in on the right hand side instead of Jadon Sancho. Wout Weghorst through the middle, and of course Marcus Rashford is on the left, and he looks like he's fit enough to play there as well. So happy days. So yeah, I mean, no massive shocks in relation to that. And Newcastle are strong as well, guys. So obviously Karius is in the goal. We all know what happened to Nick Pope. Kieran Trippier at right back. Dan Burn at left back. Sven Botman and Fabian Schär at centre backs. 3 in midfield then is Joe Linton, Guimaraes and Sean Longstaff. And the 3 up front then, Almiron on the right, Saint Maximum on the left, and Callum Wilson through the middle. So, I mean, they're certainly strong as well. Something's going on with the live on TikTok, but we might have to stop and start again. My camera's not working. Right, I'm going to end this live on TikTok, guys, if you can't hear me, and we'll start it up again here. So, anyone watching on TikTok, give me a sec, and I'll start up a brand new one. But yeah, everyone good on YouTube, as far as I can see. Great to see so many people in. But yeah, let me know, is everything working okay on YouTube there as well? I'm just going to get the TikTok started up here again. There's always something, isn't there? Can never just go smooth. So I can't. But let's see. What do we got here? There we go. That's on there. That's gone. Brilliant. Back here. Go live. And we should be good to go. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. Good to go. Anyway, let's see what people on YouTube are saying here as well. How many pints did you have to bring on the Guinness flu? Ooh, I had a few. Chris. I won't lie. I had a few pints of Guinness. They were so nice. But no, I actually had a cold going. So the few pints of Guinness didn't do me any favours. So they didn't. Tom says, spot on here, horse. Good. Happy days. Katie is nervous. Yeah, well, look, it's all right to have a bit of nerves. Paul says, hope you have better luck than us today. And Aaron says, you better have the halftime potatoes. They're there, don't you worry. John is in. He says, well, Jack and all, wouldn't normally see this cup as that important, but it feels like a win today could reinforce all the progress they've made under Ten Hag. John, I think you're spot on as well. I really do. Like, the one thing I would say about this, if we lose today, obviously I will be really disappointed, but I won't be disheartened. You know, I won't be saying, oh, you know, bottlers or anything like that, because we've still made such unbelievable progress in the last 6, 7, 8 months under Ten Hag. And, you know, if we don't win today, it's only a matter of time before we do win trophies under him. But I do agree with what you're saying there, John. I think today would be a great stepping stone onto hopefully giving the team confidence. You know, a trophy in the bag for the first time in, 6 years nearly. And, you know, it will, not that it will take the pressure off for other competitions, because, you know, pressure is created by players and by the manager and by standards. So we're still going to be going for top 4. We're still going to want to go as far as we can in the FA Cup and the Europa League. But that piece of silverware is in the bag. And we said at the start of the season that we would have been happy with top 4 and a piece of silverware. We would have took the hand and all. So top 4 is looking good. Job is not done, of course. But if we could get the cup in the bag today, then yeah, we're making good strides. We really are. Let's see what people are saying here. Chris, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it, pal. Starting 11 thoughts, says Adam. Yeah, look, I mean, and Team Shrek says he on YouTube. Yeah, so anybody, guys, on TikTok, we're live over on YouTube as well at the moment. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel. We've got the starting 11, the scoreboard, the timer, all of that stuff on the screen. United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. Adam, thoughts on starting 11? Right, Mo, you're gone. Spamming the chat, you fucking scouse bastard. But yeah, so thoughts on the starting 11. I'm happy with it. You know, like I said, there was 3 areas that I was saying before the game that I thought I was unsure on who would start. Delo or Wan-Bissaka, Fred or Sabitzer, and then Sancho or Anthony. And 2 of them have changed. So Wan-Bissaka is out and Sancho is out, and Delo and Anthony are obviously in, and Fred keeps his place. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I really am. Yeah, can't complain at all now. Stoic says Fred should come on as a sub. We need early goals. Let's do this. United says, where's there? David says it is important to give the players confidence going forward, brings the group together. Absolutely. Niall says, come on, the real United. Newcastle United. Alright, we've got some opposition fans in the chat as well. Is the game being broadcast on ITV or BBC somewhere? Says Vincent. I'm not sure, Vincent. I'm watching it on Sky. I think Sky have the rights to it. So yeah, I have to say. Halftime potatoes ready? Absolutely. They're ready to go. Niall is in and says, Chelsea going to need to spend another 400 billion. Confident today. I'm going 2-0. Yeah, so Chelsea lose 2-0 to Spurs, for anyone who hasn't heard or seen it, guys. But yeah, Chelsea are in big trouble. They're in big trouble. Chris says, going to be a tough game. I would like to see Sabitzer in, but Fred earned the right to start. Yep, absolutely. Chelsea loses again. United wins the cup. Fantastic day. And Chris says ESPN Plus is streaming the game as well. So anyone who has ESPN Plus, there you go. Aaron says, I said a few months ago Eric Ten Hag would go strong in the League Cup, just like Pep. Yeah, well, it's a good opportunity to get, to get your first piece of silverware. I mean, literally, I just have to laugh. Phil Jones is on Sky Sports. Go on, Phil, boy, you tell him. But yeah, guys, get your score predictions in. Let me know what way the game is going to go. But yeah, I mean, look, if we could win today, I mean, it would be a brilliant achievement. It really would. Now, look, it's not the biggest trophy possible. We all understand that, and we're not getting, we're not getting carried away with it either. Obviously, we want some silverware, but I think it'll be a good stepping stone to hopefully, bigger and better things. But it's not going to be an easy game. It really, really isn't going to be an easy game, I have to say it. Chris says, so tell us about the Barcelona game. Give us a couple of bits. It was just an unbelievable day. Yeah, it was a great day. It really was. Landed, checked into the hotel, down to Mulligan's, couple of pints of Guinness, met a couple of lads who watched the channel. They invited us in to drink with them. Big shout out to Chris, by the way. Yeah, then down to the Talgate bar, couple of drinks in there, singing some songs. On to Old Trafford. The atmosphere was absolutely unbelievable. So they turned off the music in Old Trafford 15 minutes before the start of the game, and it was just unbelievable because, rather than fucking Taylor Swift or whoever it was playing, it was, it just, all the music was off, and basically it was just, now fans, do your thing, and just United fans, like I'm not in the Stretford end, but I'm in line with the 18-yard box on the Stretford end side, and it's just, the atmosphere was just phenomenal. It really was. So yeah, it was just brilliant. Really was brilliant. So yeah. Shoka says, let's get started. I'm going 2-1 United. Going to be hard though. Up the Manchester Reds. I love this club. Absolutely. Anyone else with score predictions, guys? Get them in there as well. Let's see what people are saying here. Kitch says 3-1 United. Bruno to score outside the box. The Jap says 3-1 United as well. Team Chirac says 1-0. V says 2-1 to Newcastle. Carlos says 3-1 to United. Adam says 2-0 United. 2-1 Newcastle, says V. Anyone else? Chris says 2-1 to the Toon. 3-1 United, says Cormac. 2-0 United, says MUFC. Buff says 3-2 United. 4-0 United. Rashford for the double. Yeah, so look, majority of people going United. Obviously there's some Newcastle fans in as well, and absolutely they're entitled to be confident as well going into the game. My score prediction before the game today, guys. Andrew, thanks for the gifts, really appreciate it, pal. My score prediction is 1-0 United. I think it's going to be. Now I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's a good, comfortable result for us. But I think it's going to be a tight game. Both teams playing in their first. Obviously, Newcastle haven't been to Wembley since '99, so it's been a long time for them, and they haven't won a major trophy since 1955. I think, is it? Someone say 1955. So it's huge for them, but with United on the other side, obviously this is our first final under Ten Hag. First one possible as well. So, the first opportunity we have to get to a final under this new manager, we get to it. So United are going to want to be winning this as well. They really are. So I think it's going to be a tight game. Apologies about coughing and sneezing, guys. I have a cold. So, yeah, I'll try and limit it as much as possible. You can probably see my eyes are watering. So for the child, we have this Calpol diffuser that you plug into the wall, and it's like vapor. It's like Vicks vapor rub you put on your chest, but you plug it in and it fills the room. So I have it in, try to clear my. Anyway, come on, United! Thanks for the gifts, guys. The Jap, appreciate the gifts. Legends, the whole lot, you really appreciate it. Carlos, thanks for the gifts there as well. Much appreciated, pal. Straubs and cream, thanks for the. The chap sent straws and cream, right? Okay, brilliant, appreciate it. What do you think of Weghorst starting? Says Giraffe. So look, I'm liking Weghorst. I'm not getting too carried away about Weghorst either, to be quite honest with you. Ghost, thanks for the gifts. Carlos, thanks for the gifts. Legends, guys. I'm not getting overly carried away with Weghorst either. He's not going to get signed on a full-time basis by United, I don't think, after the next 6 months. He really isn't. But Ten Hag likes him, likes the job he's doing, likes the way he loved the hat, Adrian, appreciate it, pal. Likes the way he goes about himself. His work rate is phenomenal, I have to say. And he creates a lot of space for other players. For a big man, he's not that good at heading the ball. But his link-up plays, first touch, laying the ball off is all really, really, really good. I think, was it our first goal or second goal? I think it was our first goal against Leicester last week. Weghorst just dropped out into the 10. One of the Leicester defenders went with him, and all of a sudden Rashford had 40 yards of space. Bruno spotted it, ball in over the top, goal. You don't get that goal without Weghorst's movement, so I'm okay with him starting. I really am. And then, spring Jadon Sancho off the bench at half-time, or whoever it may be, I'm not sure. Rashford can go through the middle, whatever the case may be. It does give us options. But we've also seen... Weghorst playing the 10, and we've seen, Bruno on the right, Rashford through the middle, Garnacho on the left. So not only is that going to keep us on our toes in relation to, where's he going to set up today? What are opposition managers and opposition teams thinking then? Because they see, right, well, let's set up this way this week and this way the next week. And, it's hard. And that's what you want. And I think Ten Hag is doing a good job. So Muppet says, who do you think is lifting the trophy if MUFC win? So I put up a TikTok yesterday asking people, if United win the Carabao Cup today, who lifts the trophy? Harry Maguire or Bruno Fernandes? So Maguire or Bruno? Let me know in the chat. Who lifts the trophy? And then I'll give you my opinion on it. Bruno. Yeah, Bruno. A lot of people saying Bruno. One or two people saying Maguire, Bruno. Yeah, I mean, Callum says Maguire. Yeah, I mean, look. Aaron says, I think both, which is a good point as well. Has to be Bruno, says Niall. Here's my take on it. Okay, so if Bruno is on the pitch at the end of the game with the captain's armband and Harry Maguire isn't, then I think Bruno Fernandes should lift it. Now, if we're 2 or 3 goals up with a few minutes to go and Erik ten Hag decides to bring on Harry Maguire, then I'm okay with Maguire lifting it. I really am. The one thing I would say about Maguire, he hasn't been a good player for Manchester United. I think that's evidently clear. And I have given out about him in the past in relation to his performances. But the one thing, and people who watch my channel, on a regular basis will have heard me say this before. Regardless of his performances, I think he's been an absolute utmost professional. He really has. And he's got an awful lot of stick off an awful lot of opposition fans and even his own fans in the media and a lot of that. But he stayed very professional, in fairness to him. So, look, I wouldn't be against him going up and lifting the trophy at all. You know what I mean? Because, and let all the Liverpool fans slag us all they want, but it'll be Harry Maguire lifting 1 trophy this year and Liverpool lifting none. So we can just have a go at them anyway. So I think he's been the utmost professional. Technically, he's the captain of the club, so I have no problem with him lifting it. I really don't. All I want is fucking get me hands on it. That's all I want. If we can get our hands on it, I couldn't give a toss. You know what I mean? Let Phil Jones up off the commentary box there and let him go up and lift it for all I care. You know what I mean? Midgesman says, Maguire has earned the right to lift the trophy. He's club captain. He can leave at the end of the season. There you go. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I really don't have any problem with that. And it's all about getting your hands on the trophy rather than who lifts it, really. They're all going to lift it in the end, aren't they? Yeah, but you should understand why people feel that way about him. He's cost us many games. Look, I understand what you're saying, but he hasn't cost us any games this season. And it's down to the manager who picked him week in, week out, whether that be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Ralph Rangnick, that continued to pick him even when he was costing his games. So, look, I don't mind him. I don't mind him going up and lifting it. I really don't. User says Maguire should lift the trophy with Bruno jointly if they win. Yeah, there you go. I'd be okay with that as well. I really would. Do you know what? Neither of them. Let Ten Hag up to fucking lift it. Come on. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for us. We're going to go for 40,000 likes today for the game. So what are we? We're nearly at 5,000 on TikTok already. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times for me. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button as well. We're closing in on 30,000 followers. It is much appreciated. Michelle, thanks for the gifts. But yeah, make sure you're hitting the follow button. If you're on YouTube, guys, 18, 19, 20 people in there, only 12 likes. Take a second. Let's get them likes up to 20 there, if you can. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do. And like I said, guys, anyone on TikTok, if you do want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube at the moment as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go over there, get the full experience, hit subscribe, and get into the chat over there as well. Thanks for all the gifts, guys. Really do appreciate it. So I do. Paul says if Maguire lifts it, he should be ashamed. Chris says it was said they agreed Bruno and Maguire would lift together. Okay, there we go. Niall says Phil Jones. Chris says as much as Maguire has not been playing, I understand Maguire has been class throughout not playing. And Paul says I hope Rashford is fully fit and doesn't hurt himself more if he's not fully fit. Yeah, so obviously Rashford, you know, left limping during the week against Barcelona, and I don't know. It's a hard one to gauge, really, because, you know, if Rashford isn't fully fit, you're still going into a cup final, and if you have a chance of playing your best player, then, you know, do you leave it up to the player, or, you know, are you happy with, you know, the medical assessment of it? I don't know. I don't think there's any way Rashford would refuse to play if he thought in any way, shape or form he was fit enough for it. So, look, it remains to be seen. Let's hope, you know, and I know you can't get everything your own way. An ideal scenario would be going into this game, winning it comfortably, no injuries, and just get out of there and move on to the FA Cup midweek against West Ham and then Liverpool on the weekend. So, look, I mean, it's going to be really interesting. Let's hope he'll stay fit. Yeah, we're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Joseph says Liverpool has won the Community Shield this season. Nobody cares. Score prediction, I'm going 1-0 to United, guys. God bless the Reds, says Finbar. Let's see what other people are saying here. Michelle says the Bravka will get a medal if Man U win. That's going to be funny for Newcastle. I wouldn't say he'd take it, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. But maybe he will. I don't know. Maybe he will. Thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Gifts are flying in today, guys. Really appreciate all the support. Keelan says, come on, United. Potts says we're going to win this. I'm confident. 2-1 Manchester United wins, says user. Nick says, which DSTV channel is the match? I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Nick. I'm watching on Sky Sports, so maybe someone in the chat can tell you on that one. Gemma says 3-2 to United in extra time. There we go. Cody's a Liverpool fan. Nobody cares. Kyle says, is Man U playing tonight? They're playing in 20 minutes. The Carabao Cup Final. Says DSTV 223. Anybody looking for the game there as well, guys? So, good stuff. Aaron says, question, who's captain next season? Look, I think that's going to be pretty obvious, Aaron. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes. You know, I mean, you know, generally what happens when a captain leaves, the vice captain takes over the following year. That's generally what happens. So, look, I think it'll be Bruno Fernandes. To be honest with you, he probably deserves it. I'm not a fan of giving it to a goalkeeper. I just don't think they have enough kind of enough kind of pull on the field of play. Enough influence on the field of play. And outside of that, I don't think we should bother Rashford with it at the moment. Just let him keep scoring goals. Bruno Fernandes is happy to take it at the moment. You could give it to a Casemiro or a Varane, but look, Fernandes has been there longer, hasn't he? So look, I'm happy to give it to Fernandes. I really am. But let me know, who would you give the captaincy to next year, guys? Let me know in the chat. Midges Man says Bruno for me. Alice says got the potatoes. I certainly do. What channel is on Sky Sports, guys? Pot says nah, Bruno's the man. Man United and Celtic all the way, says Irish Celtic. Come on. Kyle says, what do you think about Ronaldo leaving? It's in the past, man. Let's leave it there. Man United win, says user. I hope so. Seamus says Bruno for captain. John says, personally, I'd like Casemiro as captain. Niall says, we have a good few players worthy of captaincy. Now Bruno, Varane, Licha, Casa. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. And it shows a good, strong squad, really, doesn't it? Adrian, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. Yeah, it does. It goes to show a good, strong squad where you have, 5 or 6 lads potentially that could be captains. And you look back on the United teams down through the years, take the early, or in the mid-90s, for example, you could have had Paul Ince, Roy Keane, Steve Bruce, Pallister, McClare, these types of players, Dennis Irwin, even Peter Schmeichel, all of these lads are potential captains, you'd have to say. You know what I mean? So, and we're not that we're back to them kind of levels, because we're not. They were winning league titles, we're not. But you're starting to see these types of players, that we're bringing into the team that all set the standard and set the bar so high, and it's up to everyone else just to follow them. Then it really is. Fred for captain, says Rashford for captain, says Danny. Bruno, says Kevin. Ackers, thanks for the gifts, really appreciate. Who do you think Man United's next signing should be? I don't know who it should be, but I know where we should be signing. So striker, centre midfielder, centre back and right back. I think they're the 4 positions we would look to improve on in the summer. Whether we improve on all of them in the one summer, I don't know. Depends whether our owners, whether we have new owners by the summer or not, or whether this is going to drag on. I'm not 100% sure. A number 9 is vital. I think I'm going to go from front to back in terms of importance as well. A centre forward is most important. Another central midfielder is most important. After that, then a centre back is most important. And last but not least, a right back, I think. Because we need competition for Varane and Martinez. We need backup to Bruno, Eriksen, Casemiro. And of course, we need a number 9. So that would be my opinion on it. I really would. Let's see. Aaron says, I think that too, but I also see Rashi. Chris says Bruno deserves it. Ronan says 2-1 Man United. David says Bruno won't be a popular captain with refs. Cass for me. Kyle says, I feel nervous today. I feel like Karius will drop a masterclass. Well, look, I mean, Karius can drop a masterclass and we can still beat him 2 or 3-0. You know what I mean? So it's all down to how much pressure we can put on, how many shots we can get away, how many goals we can score. Let's just, nice early goal, settle the nerves and just on we go. You know what I mean? Harry Kane says, Chris, just kidding, hashtag no Kane. Kyle says, Kane would be a good signing. I would prefer Osman. I'd take either of them like that. So I would. But look, that remains to be seen. Let's concentrate on today first and foremost, getting hopefully the first piece of silverware of the season under the belt. So if we go from there, then happy days. Happy days. Do you think Rashford is the best player in the world right now? Says Kyle. He's the best player in the world at the moment in terms of form. But he's not the best player in the world, if that makes sense. Technically, in terms of technical ability, Messi is probably still better than him. But you know what I mean? But I know what you're asking, Kyle. in relation to form and in relation to who's the best performing player in the world at the moment. It's Rashford. It really is. You know, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I have a cold, so I do apologise. January Jones says, one Manchester United, I call him. Good one, man. You should write that down. Maybe send it into the Dino or something. God bless me. Appreciate it. Osman is in form in the Italian league. Has not been on pace with Rashford. No, absolutely not. Carl says Spurs will want at least 80 million for Kane. At that rate, just slap 120 million on Osman. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I think there's going to be some negotiations needed to be done with Spurs and anyone that's potentially going to be looking to sign Kane, because Daniel Levy is not an idiot either. He's going to know that if we don't sell Kane now and he doesn't sign a new contract, he's gone for free next summer. So do I take 60 or 70 million now, or do I let him go for nothing next year? That's the dilemma that you know, Spurs are going to be in this summer, and someone will probably take advantage of it. Let's hope it's United. You know, let's go get both of them, Kane and Osman. Play two up front, York and Cole. Bring it back to them days. That's what I say. I heard the owners are at the game. Yeah, so one of them I think is. Yeah, I won't say he'll get too good of a reception if I'm being 100% honest. But look, great to see so many people in. Like I said again, guys, please keep smashing the like button on TikTok for us. We're going to try and get to 40,000 likes today. We're nearly at 15 already, which is great. Game hasn't even started. Keep tapping the screen. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button. Helps out the channel an awful lot. Closing in on 30,000 followers, which is brilliant. And anybody watching on YouTube, guys, if you haven't already done so, please give us a thumbs up. We're only on 17 likes at the moment. 33 are watching. So take a second, hit the thumbs up button for me. It helps the channel out an awful lot. And hit subscribe there as well. But yeah, I do appreciate it. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Wembley! Anyway, Phil Jones is doing punditry, says Cottle. What a piss take. Of all the days to be doing it. Well, Phil, how are you, mate? Anyway, Cooper is in. Good to see you, pal. Great day to get the trophy today. It is. Let's hope we can get the job done. I don't think it's going to be easy. I really don't think it's going to be easy. Osman is the signing United need. 24, says Daz. Is it on YouTube, says Murphy? It certainly is, guys. We're live on YouTube at the moment as well. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel. We've got the full experience over there. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11. We've actually got the trophy down here as well on the screen. All of that good stuff. So go check out the full experience, guys. Like I said, link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel. Go over there, hit subscribe. Chat tends to be a bit quieter over there as well. Shane, thanks for the gifts. Go says, how do you think United and Liverpool will pan out? One game at a time. One game at a time. One game at a time. Right, we're nearly ready. I'm just going to go and fill up my water. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Come on, United. Right, come on, United. Come on. Here we go, here we go. Come on, United, let's go now. For anyone wondering, there's the potatoes. They're ready to go at half-time. Come on. Woke up this morning feeling fine. Got Man United on my mind. Ten Hag's playing the way that United should. Oh yeah. Come on. Are you playing the game? Because I'm not paying for it, says Leyland. No, it's just a watch along. Stick with us. We'll keep you up to date for the whole thing, but we won't be showing the game, guys. Let's see. Rich says, I'm a Liverpool fan. I put 500 on you to lift the trophy. Was going to do a grand, but bottled it. Jesus Christ. I don't think you bottled that and putting 500 quid on it. Jane had this in. Come on, Jack. Good to see you, pal. Adam says, are you friends with Tom Aldino? You just know him through TikTok is all. He's been on one of my podcasts, yeah. He's a good guy. Love his lives and stuff like that. 10 minutes to go, guys. Less than 10 minutes to go. The atmosphere at Wembley looks absolutely unbelievable. So it does. Looks unbelievable. Up the tune. Here we go. Getting close now. Getting close. Let's see. Chris says that my wife says she's going to try get me tickets for the Theatre of Dreams through the Marriott Bonvoy. She said I will not get another gift ever if I do it. They must be expensive, are they? Have to get revenge from last season, says Cottle. On the Liverpool game, 5-0, he was saying, lovely day out for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, boys. Let's see. What do you think the score will be? I'm going 1-0, guys. That's my score prediction today, 1-0. But keep smashing the like button for us, guys. Let's try to get 20,000 likes before the game starts. Nearly at 17,000 at the moment. Keep smashing the like button. Hit the follow button if you're new to the channel as well. Daily Manchester United content, all of the watch-alongs throughout the season. Make sure you're hitting follow so you don't miss out. Stewie says, nah, 2 or 4-0, Jack. I'd take 2 or 4-0 any day, Stu. So I would, pal. Absolutely. Newcastle are going all out, in fairness to them. The crowd have big flags covering the whole end and all of the waveable flags. And United have the scarves going as well. And come on. 2-0 to Newcastle, says Tommy. Battler says 3-1 United. Glory, glory, Man United. 3-2 to United, says Ella. I take a win on penalties as long as we win, says RC. So would I. Absolutely, so would I. How nervous are we, says Carol. I'm not nervous, I'm excited more than anything. The nerves will kick in come the end of the game. Here we go, teams are coming out. Led out by Ten Hag, and Eddie Howe, of course. Come on! Buzzing for this now. Fucking buzzing for this. Atmosphere looks unbelievable. Ten Hag leading the team out. Eddie Howe leading his team out. Looks absolutely unreal. Anthony will cook. Dan Byrne says, Cottle, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I think I mentioned it in my match preview on TikTok that I think the winning and losing of this game is going to come down our left-hand side and Newcastle's right-hand side. Newcastle's outball all of the time is Trippier. He gets very high up the field. Now, if he gets too high up the field and Rashford stays forward, Rashford running at Fabian Schär, it's going to be fucking joy all day of the week. So it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic works. You know, does Rashford staying high, pin back Trippier, or does Trippier and Rashford both go, fuck it, let's see what happens? I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one to see. Really is. Going to be great. I'm nervous, excited, and getting drunk too much. Irish says there's absolutely no way Newcastle are winning this cup. Come on. Hopefully. Chris says United have put down 33,000 scarves for the fans they have. And I think Newcastle done the flags. Actually, the flags look better. I won't lie. The flags look better. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. We've hit the 20,000. Keep smashing the like button. Hit the follow button. Final shout out to anyone on TikTok. If you want the full experience, we're live on YouTube as well. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11. The cup is even here as well. We've got it down here. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Get in the chat over there. Dying with a cold. I supported Chelsea for 24 years, but today was the end of that reign. I'm going to support Arsenal. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. User says United fans are acting like this is a Champions League final. No, we're not. But what, we're just going to go into a final going, and I hope we don't win it. You know, what are you on about? Karius is starting today, guys. Yeah. He certainly is. Come on, Manchester United, says Cooper. There we go. Oh, the atmosphere looks absolutely unbelievable. Aidan says, on Celtic. Go on, Celtic. It's going to be interesting to see what way the team set up in relation to what way they play. Do you play away from your fans in the first half, or do you play into them in the first half and vice versa for the second half? You know what I mean? I don't know. Most people would probably want to actually play into your fans in the second half, really, wouldn't you? Like, if you look at United, for example, they always try and play into the Stretford end in the second half, you know, so it's going to be interesting. Come on. Come on. All right, we're ready to rock. Let's go. Into your fans for the second half, because you can celebrate with them if you get late one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Bob says, if we lose to anyone, it would be the Toon, would be the first choice, as they have top fans. Yeah, I've always liked Newcastle, I have to say. Massive support for him. Still don't want to lose to him, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Right, let's get the timer up and running here on YouTube as well, guys. For anyone wondering what time we're at, you can check it out on YouTube. Timer is up on the screen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Score predictions. 1-0, guys. That's my score prediction. Big Vout up front. Look at the size of him. Even in the picture, he's fucking huge. Go on, Vout. So on the bench, Garnacho, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, Sancho, Tom Heaton, Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, Sabitzer, Sancho, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, and Garnacho. So that's the bench for anyone who's wondering. So yeah, Dalot has his hands full with St. Maximum, says Chris. He certainly does. I was surprised. I won't lie, that he started ahead of Wan-Bissaka. I thought Wan-Bissaka going up against him would have been, I'm not going to say the safer choice, but the more defensive choice. But is Ten Hag going positive with that in another way in saying, no, Dalot, off you go, get up that line because he won't track you back? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, come on, let's go now. Nearly ready to go. 4-1 United, says Rory. 3-1 United, says Muka. Ella says 3-2 United. So yeah, nearly ready to go here. Let's hope Rashford is fully fit here as well. Tyler says 3-2 United. Chris says 2-0 United. And Nameless says 3-1 United. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. We're up and running. And the teams play away from their fans in the first half and obviously be shooting into their fans in the second half. And an early touch for Loris Karius there. Gets the ball into his hands nice and early. And there's that out ball straight away to Trippier. Straight away. And Fred gives away a free kick on the halfway line against Almiron. Nice early knee in the back for you. Have a bit of that there now. Go on. Love it. Love it. It's going to be interesting to see how Karius gets on, really, in fairness. Like, he hasn't played a game in 2 years. You know, he's never played in Wembley. So free to Newcastle now, goes all the way out for a goal kick. Nice and comfortable for United. Started edgy, long balls. Haven't got the ball down and played yet. But Tyler says 3-2 United. Come on, the Red Devils. Bruno 1. Weghorst 1 and Garnacho 1. There we go. There we go. I would take that. I would take that. I'll take any score that has us winning today. Eddie Howe's a good coach though, guys. He's going to have these guys well drilled. Really is. De Gea goes long with it now. United get the second ball with Shaw. Nice ball into Weghorst. Oh, lovely ball. Rashford squares it. Bruno, oh, and a lovely touch. Was it Sven Botman? Gets a touch and puts it out for a corner. Absolutely lightning break by United. Long ball by De Gea, and United get the second ball. Shaw into Weghorst, who instantly plays Rashford. And Rashford plays an early ball across the penalty spot. And Anthony and Bruno are coming in at the back. And it's a lovely touch out of Weghorst to put behind for a corner. Early pressure by United now. Come on! United are smothering Karius here. There's 3 United players around him. Smothering him, trying to put pressure on him. Ball swung in deep in under the crossbar. It was a great header away. Anthony wins the second one, but Newcastle are on the break here. They've got numbers steaming forward. Luke Shaw is trying to keep up with Almiron. Oh, it's a poor pass, and Dalot clears the line. And it comes to Bruno eventually, and United can break here now. Bruno just slows the game down, does well. End-to-end stuff there. Here's Anthony now. Casemiro, a little chip ball into Weghorst into the corner. He does well. Gets it back to Anthony. And United should win another corner there, is it? No, there was no deflection. Sorry, it looked like a deflection. And it's a goal kick to Newcastle. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff so far. So, goal kick ends up in United's possession. Luke Shaw tries to play one up the line, but Newcastle get it back. Good tackle there by Shaw. Oh, Bruno tries to play one to Rashford, but it's intercepted. Newcastle are looking positive here. They're getting on the front foot. Here's Callum Winston now. Good tackle there by Varane. Very good tackle. And Anthony wins a throw. But the Newcastle midfield, I've noticed twice already now, instantly are trying to get to the attacking side of the United midfield and looking to get ahead of them. It's positive play out Newcastle, in fairness, when they do get into possession. Delors with the throw now. Weghorst flicks it on, but it eventually comes to Newcastle. Aaron says Rashford has space. Yeah, he's after having space once or twice there, alright. Now, that little link-up play between him and Weghorst was really good in the opening minute or two. Weghorst tracking back well, but the player wanted to St. Maximum down the line. Varane is there for cover, but Maximum gets the touch, goes inside, comes back out to him, steps in. Oh, Fred needs a touch there. That's surely a free out, ref. But United come away with it and put it out for a throw on the halfway line. And St. Maximum looked dangerous coming down that left-hand side. And Fred done really, really well. It was really brave because Gimenez was coming in. And Fred had to put the challenge in and knew he was going to get a hit. Should have been a free out though, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think he came in like a fucking steam train. Did he get any of the ball? No, I mean, that probably should be a free out, but look. But it's been a lightning start to the game here, I have to say. Nearly 6 minutes gone, and who do you think will score, says Real? It's hard to know. I mean, Rashford is obviously, you would say, would potentially be the favourite for United, but you just don't know. Here's St. Maximum now going up against Delors. Great tackle. Puts it out for a throw. It's going to be a battle all day between Delors and St. Maximum. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Abby is in. Good to see you, Abby. Score prediction 1-0. I'm going with, guys. Long throw now by Newcastle. Flicked on. Luke Shaw with the second header away. Trippier plays another ball back in, and the ball is flicked on again, and Martinez with a really good clearance. Eventually comes to Rashford and Fred on the left-hand side. But again, Newcastle are closing this down quite quickly, and United just need to get hold of the ball now for 2 or 3 minutes. Keep a bit of possession. Slow the game down a bit. Settle into it. It's going to be a tough game, says DJ. Yeah, it is. It is going to be a very tough game. Rashford now with the ball. Tries to get Bruno away. But it comes to Fred, who tries a second ball over the top, and Newcastle clear again. Gimenez, that's his name, is it? Gimenez. I thought it was Gimenez. Gimenez. Right, okay. Gimenez. Alright, I'll take it. What are you watching the game on? A big TV. No, it's on Sky Sports. It's on Sky Sports. But it's 0-0 so far, guys. 8 minutes gone. End-to-end stuff, says Irish. It is end-to-end. It is. Gimenez. Right. Gimenez. Big TV. He asked, I answered. Here's Casemiro now. United progressing nicely into the Newcastle half. Anthony just loses out. Newcastle have looked good on the ball, as I have to say. They're playing out quite handily, and Delo gives a free kick away. He's now, and they're looking for Delo to get a yellow card here instantly, because it's a challenge on St. Maximum. And the Newcastle players are looking for an early yellow card here. And if the ref gives him an early yellow card, I'd nearly be saying, get him off the pitch quick. And he gets a yellow card. So Delo has got a yellow card straight away here. What are we? 9 minutes gone. And St. Maximum's going up against him. Delo's not going to last long in this game, whether he's substituted or whether he's sent off. It's going to be a long afternoon for Delo. Yellow card after 9 minutes is not a nice thing to see. David is watching from Australia, 3:30 AM here. There's a fan for you. Great to see it. We've got Muda in from Kenya as well. Mark is in saying, come on United. Fred needs to control that ball, says Chris. So long ball now by Newcastle down to the edge of the box. And it's going to be a throw to United right down in the corner. St. Lucia in the building. Lizzie from Kenya. Great to see so many people in, guys, from all over the world. Mark is watching from Ireland. Good to see you, Mark. Paul says Delo needs to be off. Won't last against St. Maximin. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred Wan-Bissaka up against him all day. Watching from Cheltenham, says Nicky. We've got Scotland in the building. Norway is in the building. You're on the packet. Give us a line. Yeah, you mad thing. The only packet I'm on is that. Little packet of potatoes. Mad thing, yeah. So it's a free kick to United just inside our own half here. And Newcastle have started quite brightly, especially in midfield. I have to say, they're closing us down really well. But they're also playing with a lot of confidence coming out, you know. When their back line does get on the ball. United are pressing, they are. But Newcastle are comfortably playing out through our press. And it's credit to them, you know. United have started a bit itchy, if you know what I mean. A bit kind of, oh, Jesus, you know. Here's Martinez now. Goes with a long ball down through the middle, but it's easily headed away. But Varane does well with the second ball. We have a game of head tennis on our hands here. Eventually the ball gets down to Bruno Fernandes. He plays a lovely ball into the corner to Anthony now, who has a chance here. Gets closed down by two and has to turn back, but keeps possession well. Back to Delo. And eventually Casemiro with a little chip to Fred, who flicks it on. Weghorst now tries to get it down. Weghorst! Strike! Oh, down the middle of the goal. Couldn't get clean connection on it because there was three players closing him down. Fred does really well to win the header off of Sven Botman. And the ball just bobbles, and eventually falls to Weghorst. Oh, you have to be doing better, I think. You have to be doing better than that. Just scuffs one down the throat of Karius, and it's an easy enough save. And Newcastle now are camped down on the front of United's box here, just down the right-hand side. And Trippier just pings one into Wilson, who flicks it onto the back post. The Delo will clear the line. I mean, it's end-to-end stuff here. 13 minutes gone. Take a breath. Take a breath. There's Longstaff now. Gets a wide. Almiron goes inside. Guimaraes. Cross into the box. Varane with a brilliant header away. Newcastle have been the better team here in the opening 13 and a half minutes. They really have. Can't show the game, guys. Vout has to control the ball better than that, keep it in. It does well to win it back again, but he's dropping very deep. Weghorst is, I have to say. Will someone tell Anthony he has a right foot? I don't know if he does, to be honest. Yeah, can't show the game, guys. Copyright infringements and all that kind of stuff, so it won't be showing it, I'm afraid. But we're going to be here for the whole game. If you want to stick with us, we've got the scoreboard and the timer up on the YouTube channel as well. If you want to check it out, link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel. We've got the full experience over there. Here's Casemiro now, switches it, a good ball over to Anthony, who gets it down. Little ball into Delors to the end line. Drills one! Oh, no! No one closing it down. Weghorst is coming across, but it goes past him. And it's good play by United. Lovely switch ball, and Delors is just on the inside channel. Gets the end line, drills it across the 6-yard box. And no one getting into the 6-yard box, really. You'd have to say. Good play on that right-hand side by Anthony and Delors. Linking up quite well, the two of them. Shane is in. Afternoon, man. Get that collar ready. Oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. United just keeping a bit of possession here now with the back four. Just, control the game. Dictate the pace. Nothing too major. Don't be in any hurry to go forward. Oh, Delors, wait, now Rashford is in here. Oh, he can't sort his feet out. He has to go back to Anthony. Anthony with a strike from outside the box, and it's an easy enough save by Karius. So David De Gea with an absolutely beautiful pass all the way through the middle, and Rashford finds himself in, but he's going away from goal all the time, and he can't sort his feet out, and eventually he gets closed down by two Newcastle players. Has to go back, and Anthony with a decent strike, but it's too close to Karius, is a comfortable enough save in the end. So United going very direct with it there. Here's St. Maximin now down the left-hand side. Goes one-on-one with Delors. Gives the ball away. Weghorst now. Plays it wide to Bruno. Bruno tries to get Rashford away, but it's well blocked. Newcastle have possession again. I mean, it's frantic stuff. Newcastle coming down the right-hand side here now. Shaw is 2-on-1. Fred has to double up with him. Comes to Trippier. Oh, tries to slip one in, but it ends up going into David De Gea's hands. United keep their shape quite well, in fairness. But that's the danger that Newcastle pose. They can break quite quickly. Rashford to score the first goal, says Luke. David De Gea has to kick it long. Weghorst looking for a free kick there. Not in stirring. Great work rate there by Anthony. Nicks it off. Casemiro now. Oh, no. He tries to squeeze one into Rashford on the left, but Anthony was in acres of space just beside him with an easier pass. Newcastle come away with it now. Fred gives away a free kick on the halfway line. Mark says the one game my dodgy box starts acting up. It's always the way, man. It's always the way. Dodgy boxes for the big games. That's why I had to get Sky. Cost me a fucking fortune, so it is. Longstaff now plays Wilson down the right hand side. Martinez comes out to close him down, and Newcastle have the throw in. Anthony is holding his grind here. It looks like he's in a bit of discomfort, in fairness now. Yeah, Anthony is struggling here. Anthony is really struggling. Ten Hag is looking at him, trying to keep an eye on him. He's running, but he's running with his hand on his groin. Casemiro now, little chip ball, tries to put Fernandez in down the right-hand side. Botman does well to clear his lines, but Weghorst closing down well, and Newcastle have a throw down in the corner. Well done, Weghorst. Does well to keep it in right down at the end line and make Newcastle go along with it. Luke Shaw wins the header, and it'll come to Martinez, who goes all the way back to De Gea in the end. Yeah, it's good play by United, in fairness. Oh, look, or Fred with a... Come on, referee! Fred wins it free on the halfway line. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for me. What have we got? Nearly 350 people watching on TikTok. Take a second, smash the like button, gets more people into the chat. Hit the follow button if you're new to the channel as well. Daily Manchester United content, all of the watch-alongs throughout the season. Here's Anthony now, cross into the box, cleared at the near post. Varane wins the header. Newcastle booted clear. It's a throw to United. But yeah, closing in on 30,000 followers, guys. Make sure you're hitting that follow button. And like I said, if you want the full experience, anyone on TikTok, we're live over on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, the cup, all on the screen to the left and right. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel. Gimarayash is down here. He's after just sitting down. This is not looking good for Newcastle. And this would be a huge boost for United. Give me 1 sec. How the mighty have fallen, says Morgan. Who's that? Liverpool? Chris says, my daughter says you sound funny with your accent. And this is not my real one. I have a blocked nose. And a cold. But I know. A good healthy Irish accent. Gimarayesh is back on here. So it's 0-0, guys. 22.5 minutes gone. United settling into the game a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. Enjoying a little bit more possession. Are you from Cork? No, Kilkenny. Marley is in. Good to see you, pal. United, please don't spoil my bet today. Amelia says Liverpool is way better than Man United. Yeah, just go and look at the league table, Amelia. How was last week, Jack? It was brilliant. Yeah, United Barcelona under the lights was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go on now, Rashford, you get that. Well done. Weghorst gets it down. Good control by Weghorst. Yeah, that's... Oh, Fred. You're fucking... Luke Shaw does well. Fred eventually clears his line. But United do really well to win the ball back, first of all. And it comes to Fred and it's just a loose pass. No need to be that sloppy. Is it on MUTV? No, I don't think it's on Sky Sports, guys. That's all I know. MUTV don't show any of the United games. So Newcastle have a throw now. About halfway into the United half. So Newcastle have had the better of the possession so far. 53% to 47%. Were you at the Barca game? I was. Unreal, so it was. Oh, we've got a little United fan coming in. Wait now, here's Newcastle coming down the right hand side. Almiron gets it out to Trippier. Ball into the box. Oh, referee! Come on, ref! Free out! Come on in.
Mind the wire. Okay. That is it all posty in here.
Come on. Here you go. Hey, you got your jersey on. Look at you. Your jersey on. Say hi, everybody. Hiya. Say hiya. Hiya. Now, is Man United your favourite team? Yeah, and we don't like Liverpool, don't we? No, we don't. Good girl. No, don't press any buttons now because we don't want that going off. What are we going to go? 1, 2, 3, United! 1, 2, 3, United! 1, 2, 3, United! There you are up here, look. See up there? Say hiya. Hiya. Okay, say bye to everybody. Bye. Say come on United. No, that's too hard. Right, go on you go. Go on. Run along. Yeah, so who's down here? Martinez is down. He's after getting a pretty bad belt in the head here, I think. Let's hope he can stay on. Let's hope he can stay on. Let's hope he can stay on. Let's see. Sorry, I missed a bit of that there. I obviously seen the challenge, but yeah, there's probably a stitch or two going to be needed here, but no better player than Martinez to play on with that. So it's 0-0, guys. 27 minutes gone. But yeah, we're obviously just waiting here, guys. Both Martinez and I'm not sure who the Newcastle player is, but two of them are down. They're both getting treatment. It was a very heavy hit. Yeah, Martinez is getting some treatment to a wound in the top of his head, it looks like. So yeah, we're going to have a few minutes added on at the end of this half anyway. Have you ever been to County Clare? I have. Who do you think will win? Well, I went with a 1-0 United win. But anyway, keep smashing the like button for us, guys. We've hit the 25,000 likes. Let's try to get it to 30,000 before half time. If you can, take a second, tap the screen a few times for me. Gets more people into the chat. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. daily content, all of the watch-alongs throughout the season. Tracy, thanks for the gift. But yeah, just make sure you're hitting the follow button. If you want the full experience, we're live on YouTube as well, guys. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel, scoreboard, timer, starting 11, the cup, all of that good stuff on the screen. Go check it out, United Community Channel on YouTube. Kaylee says, you should get an air-up bottle for the streams instead of just water. Nah, I'm okay with water. So yeah, ready to go again. Looks like both players are going to be alright to come back on here. Martinez straight back on. De Gea just kicks it wrong and Newcastle cleared their lines. So it's going to be a Newcastle throw down in the United corner. So Newcastle are pressing well here, in fairness to them. When is the FA Cup on? I think it's Wednesday night, Aaron, or Thursday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday, actually. Wednesday night, maybe. Yeah, Wednesday night, 7:45. Weghorst loses out there. Casemiro in the right place, does well to get rid of the ball. Fred with a good first touch, does well. And now Weghorst goes long, tries to set Rashford away. There's 3 players there, it's going to be tough. Yeah, Newcastle deal with it quite comfortably. Rashford has struggled to get into the game a lot in this first half so far, and he had that one good opportunity at the start, and then of course the long ball by De Gea just couldn't kind of sort his feet out, but Newcastle are doing a bit of a number on him. But again, some of the service across to him hasn't been up to standard either, really. Good play by Newcastle now. Here's Trippier. Sets in Longstaff down the right hand side. Drills one across the 6-yard box. Comes to Martin or Maximin at the back, and the strike is saved by De Gea. Still there, and the second strike is over the bar. Oh, great opportunities there by Newcastle, and a lovely little 1-2 starts it on the right hand side, and it eventually comes to Trippier. He puts one down the line for Longstaff, who doubles on it first time across the 6-yard box. Nobody can touch it. And Maximum goes inside, then back outside, and leaves the low for a bag of chips. And his strike is well saved at the near post by De Gea. And Gamairash on the second strike then, high and wide. United living dangerously here, still 0-0. Good little 1-2s by United there. Eventually comes to Rashford on the left hand side. He has a bit of space to run into, but there's no one with him. That's a free, ref! But he's running into dead ends because there's no one helping him out. There's no runners off him. There's no support. I don't know where Luke Shaw was. You couldn't even see him in the picture. And Rashford is holding his shoulder now. He's down. And it was a barge by Gamairash, whatever the fuck that lad's name is. But it's a free to United now in a very good position to get a ball into the box here. Luke Shaw now swings it in. Lovely ball! Yes! Casemiro gets the job done! The big man for the big occasion. He's won it all and he's scored at Wembley. It's 1-0. Come on! Yes! What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! What a ball out of Luke Shaw. And it's 1-0 to United. What a ball by Luke Shaw. Just in that danger area between the goalkeeper and the penalty spot. And it's just weighted absolutely perfectly. And Casemiro gets up and he glances one. And the second it leaves his head, you just know it's buried. Is he onside? It looks like he's onside. It could be just offside, maybe. But what a header. 1-0. But a check is happening. could be off here. I think this is going to be offside. Unless the Newcastle player's knee, is it Wilson? Is it Wilson? Maybe his knee is keeping him on. Maybe. This is going to be so close. Oh, he's onside! It's 1-0! Come on! Yes! Yes! Get in there! Get in there! Let's get that collar up. Come on! Come on! Martinez clears it. Brilliant. Lovely. Fucking yes. What have we got? Just over 10 minutes of normal time before half time. Now you'll be expecting minimum 3 minutes added on because of the head injury. Casemiro, by the big time player for the big occasions. Paul says he won it all. Best commentary to a goal. He did win it all. But here's Newcastle coming down the right-hand side now. Trippier puts Almiron into the end line. Turns back to Trippier. Rashford is there. But it eventually comes... Oh, lovely defending by Weghorst. Brilliant defending. But United struggle to clear their line. And it comes back to Trippier again. Not putting a lot of crosses in Newcastle, in fairness. Especially with the quality of Trippier. Weghorst's work rate to get back there. Oh, breathe. Is it on, says John? Yeah, get in. Chris says goal. John says Savage. Brilliant. We're lifting the silver. Let's not get carried away yet now. There's some... There's a lot of time. lot of ways to go yet now. Let's not get too carried away. But, again, we've said this on a number of occasions that, you know, a number of occasions throughout the season that United probably don't deserve to be in front here. They really don't. But we'll take it. But it comes down to it. You know, an opportunity, take it. And that tends to be what we're doing lately. So, happy days. John says, United need that goal to turn things around. I was getting worried. Absolutely, John. I agree with you there 100%. Dale says, I love this game. You have to love it, don't you? You have to love it. Smash the like button, guys. Hit the follow button. Let's get us to 30,000 followers on TikTok, 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Anyone on TikTok, if you want the full experience, live on YouTube. Link is on the homepage. Scoreboard, timer, start 11, the cup. Come on. Go check it out. Hit the subscribe button. Good opportunity for Newcastle here now. Free kick. It's going to be Trippier to swing it in. And United holding a very high line, you would have to say. And they go short. Wilson, lovely block. Second strike is over the bar by Almiron. But a great block by Martinez, first and foremost. And it's a training ground routine. They go short with it. Wilson doubles on it. Yeah, they're showing a replay of it. It's Callum Wilson's knee. It has to be. Brilliant header, though, out with Casemiro. What a header. What a goal. Clint, thanks for the gift on TikTok. Really appreciate it, pal. We're getting a habit of digging out results, says Aaron. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But say the positive thing, and I don't want to put a jinx in it either. Here's Weghorst now. Bit of space. Rashford's running off him. Rashford! Yes! Woo! That kid does it again! It's 2-0! Marcus Rashford and the big man, the giraffe up front, running through porridge, puts it on a plate for him, and it's 2-0 to United before half-time. Woo! Get in there! Marcus Rashford does what he does week in, week out. He scores goals. Come on! Wout Weghorst, don't anyone put any disrespect on his name ever again. Brilliant. 2-0 to United. Get in there! There's a deflection. Botman gets a touch on it. It goes high. Karius is already going down looking for the save and he can't get his hand back up. But who gives a toss? It's 2-0 to United. Get in there. Ah, fucking lovely. Come on. I'll keep that Weghorst, Chris, yeah. I keep Weghorst. Weghorst deserves a 4-year contract after that assist. So he does. Fucking hell. Come on, United. 2-0. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Plus injury time. Oh, lovely first touch by Rashford. And he's off again. Ref! Brilliant play by United, and it all starts with Martinez at the back, cool as a cucumber, plays the ball out lovely to Rashford, and Rashford, little chink inside, he's gone, and they have to foul him. Great play by United. Mike says, I thought you might have had the misses on in this special occasion. No. Not important games like this, you'd only be distracting me. Carl says, oh, it's just a perfect way to end the weekend. I know it's still early days. Yeah. Cool as a cucumber. What? Says Carol. Never heard that saying before, Carol. Cool as a cucumber, my friend. As cool as a cucumber. So yeah, 2-0 guys. Brilliant. I mean, 5 minutes. We've just blown Newcastle away in 5 minutes. We really have. And again, like I said, we've said it before, throughout this season, Newcastle have been the better team in this first half. But United have soaked up their pressure. We've got a couple of chances and we've taken them. You know. Best player for United so far. Best player for United so far has probably been Casemiro, maybe. Casemiro, or I think Weghorst has been really good as well, I have to say. Brilliant again by Casemiro there. Newcastle keep possession now, coming down the right hand side with Trippier. How is Karius doing? He's actually doing alright, in fairness to him. He hasn't done anything wrong. Both goals, United scored with really good goals. He was unlucky for the second one. It took a deflection and went in. First one was just a brilliant header. I couldn't really do anything about it. Oshin says the quad is on. Oshin, I told you, stop saying that word in this on this channel. There'll be no talk about the quadruple because we're not winning it. So just take a breath. Newcastle now with a quick free kick. Ball into the box and a header. Oh! I think it's Longstaff, is it? Oh no, it's Byrne. So the corner is played quick and it comes back to Trippier. And he just picks one in, or just pins one into the middle, right in the 6-yard box. And Dan Byrne is up. Luke Shaw's marking him, and he has a free header, but he just can't direct it, and it goes wide at the far post. But I think Luke Shaw does enough to kind of put him off. So, Chris says, the low on the yellow, I'll say at maximum. Where is the card for foul on Rashford and Sarr? Twig says, come on. No bus parade unlike some, says Aaron. Absolutely. Kim is in from Japan. Hello. Derek says, can't win a quadruple when you're in B-rated tournaments. Says Derek, well, if you're a Liverpool fan, Derek, then you had an open top bus parade for winning the Carabao Cup last year. So you can't really talk. You know what I mean? Poor Alan Shearer in the stand. Poor Alan. Alright, look, it's not over yet. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to start fucking getting ahead of myself here, but... Tristan says, Tommy Fury's going to knock out Jake Paul. What do you think? I couldn't give a toss, to be honest with you. But Newcastle, in fairness to them, are playing some good football still. Casemiro, that's the stuff, boy! Getting the crowd going. Come on! Love to see it. But yeah, my score prediction has gone out the window anyway. I predicted 1-0. Derek is in. We need to keep that clean sheet for De Gea. Yeah, wouldn't it be great, Derek? It really would. P says, that's a great Manchester United accent you have. Yeah, well, look, I mean, if United was only supported by people from Manchester, then it wouldn't be the biggest club in the world, would it? So, there was 2 Irish people on the board that formed Newton Heath. Bet you didn't know that. So, fuck you and your accent. Colin says, I missed the goals. Were they any good? The first one was brilliant. Just a great cross in and a great header by Casemiro. And the second one was a well-worked goal. Weghorst just slipped in Rashford. Now, Rashford's shot took a deflection and Karius was going down to save and couldn't get his hand back up. But yeah, we'll take each one of them. Brian says, I think my man crush on Casemiro has gone full blast. Oh my God. Yeah, just love him, don't you? You've seen him play. What impact has Casemiro have on the game? I mean, he just dictates it, really. You know what I mean? Whatever about dictating the tempo of the game, I think what he does is he also brings an air of comfortability to his teammates where, you know, with the back four, you know, I mean, we go from last season playing with say, a diamond of Harry Maguire, and in front of Harry Maguire was Fred and McTominay, and now we have Varane, Martinez and Casemiro. I mean, it's night and day. You know what I mean? It really is night and day. And I think that confidence then spreads. Here's Bruno now. Gets it to Fred. Oh, the pass is blocked. United keep possession. Casemiro. Oh, tries to chip one in over, but it's just too long and goes into Karius. Alright, there'll be no one spamming the chat. Fucking Liverpool. What's the score? It's 2-0 to United, guys. We've got 5 minutes of added time. We're about halfway through that at the moment. But it's 2-0 to United. Newcastle will feel really hard done by. I won't lie, because they've probably edged it in the first half in relation to being the better team, but they find themselves 2 goals down. United are being sloppy here now with a few passes, and they give it away. Here's St. Maximum now, goes inside to Guimaraes, but United's shape as well is good. Eventually forces him back. But yeah, United just keeping their shape well here, allowing Newcastle to have it in front of them. Anthony working really hard, does well. Great tackle, well done, Anthony. Ah, lovely stuff. Ah, brilliant. The Weghorst is away here. Now, he's not going to have the pace, but Rashford is coming. Now get to it. Oh, Weghorst! Oh, what a save out of Karius. What a strike. And it all starts with Anthony's work rate in the far corner. busts a gut, wins 2 tackles, gets it to Casemiro, and Casemiro sets Weghorst away. You know he doesn't have the pace to continue going. Stops, waits for support, and that draws one of the defenders off, and he unleashes a left-footed strike. And Karius pulls off a really good save, and it's a corner to United with 60 seconds to go. Happy days. It's going to be Bruno now. Great opportunity. Go get a third. Come on. Ball swung in. Good ball in. Oh, just no one there. But United keep possession well with Fred, Shaw. Bruno's going to... Oh, he goes short to the low on a 1-2, but they misread each other, and Newcastle get the ball back. And eventually clear their lines. Oh, well done. That's great defending. Really needed to win that ball because Newcastle had numbers over. And Shaw now chips a little one into Weghorst, who lays it down to Rashford and gets it back. Oh, it's lovely play. It's just a little bit scrappy. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Yeah, eventually comes to Anthony up the right-hand side. All right, just slow it down. 5 seconds to the half. That's the lovely bit of skill. Sends Dan Burn for a bag of chips. Put salt and vinegar on them bags of chips for us, will ya? See you later, alligator. Ref! Come on now! And a yellow card. Joe Linton fucking got turned inside out there. Sent for a bag of chips and he couldn't handle it, and he throws in a tackle on Casemiro and gets a yellow card for it. Now, there you go. Put salt and vinegar on them. Tricky says, great watch along, buddy. Appreciate it, pal. Casemiro is a god. He certainly is. Certainly is. And there it is. Half time, 2-0 to United. Happy days. Great first half. We'll get into it, but great first half in terms of a scoreline. But it hasn't been a bad performance by United. It really hasn't. It hasn't been a bad performance. But Newcastle have probably been the better team. Newcastle have been the better team. Do they deserve to be 2 goals down? Absolutely not. I wouldn't think so. But I think, do United deserve to be 2 goals up? Yes, because we got 2 opportunities and we scored them. You know what I mean? Newcastle had some opportunities and they didn't score. So there we go. Anyway, it's half time. It's time for the tradition. The half-time potatoes. Let's go. For anyone who doesn't know, we do this every game. And yeah, like a lot of people are giving Ten Hag credit for United being, you know, playing so well this season. But I give it to the half-time potatoes because when we started this half-time potato thing, I don't think we've lost since. So, you know, you can all praise Ten Hag, but the OGs know. The OGs know. Yeah. Look at that. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. Chris says Garnacho is going to come on and get one in the second half. Kaylee says, "What's the text on the top of the jerseys about? Huh? What's the text on top of the jerseys about? I don't know what you're talking about, Kelly. But yeah, United 2-0. I mean, talk about big players for the big occasions. You know, Casemiro stepping up, just getting up above everyone. like a salmon in a shoot, boy. How ya? 1-0. And of course Rashford gets put in 1-on-1. You know, and if Rashford gets put in 1-on-1, it's a goal at the moment. It's a goal at the moment. So, look, really, really happy with the halftime scoreline. But yeah. Anyone who has a bag of potatoes in their house, go get them. Open up one. It's the good luck charm. It's the good luck charm. Go and open up one. Eat them now. Guaranteed to win. Guaranteed. Yes, love it, Derek. Derek says I'll join you in the pack of potatoes. That's the shot. So yeah, I mean, look. Hello says it was never a foul on Rashford. Lad, will you stop, will ya? I'm fucking playing NFL football, are ya? Paul says I might munch. They will do. They'll do, Paul. They're made by Tato. They'll do. It was a fair shoulder. It was a fair shoulder in the chest after the ball was gone, yeah. Anyway, who cares? United are 2-0 up. But yeah, look, I mean, they're gone, by the way, for anyone wondering. I know some people worry that I don't eat them all. There you go. Where's the Sunderland fan, says Twigs? He's probably in the pub, I'd say. My good old friend Ricey, bye. Sunderland are doing alright now. Because they've got a little Man United lad playing with him who's absolutely on fire in Amad Diallo. So, yeah. Let's see what people are saying here. Aaron says I'm having salt and vinegar. That'll do, Aaron. Niall says, any sign of Ronaldo in the stadium to pick up his medal? Oh, he'll probably ask for it to be mailed out to him, I'd say. Let's see what Ray Keane says here. Man is eating, I'm also eating. Today is a good day, says Benjamin. Today is a good day. So far. I got United at 19-1. €20 on it. Will it happen, says Jordan. You didn't get 19-1 today. Was that at the start of the tournament you got them? 19-1? Surely they weren't 19-1. Dylan says, 2-0 up on the Red Devils. Derek says, the Devil Paul made in the same factory. Charlie says, Weghorst has been class. Weghorst has been brilliant. Weghorst has been the best player in the first half. I'd say him and Casemiro have been absolutely brilliant. And look, we laugh about Weghorst and, you know, we say, oh, this and that, you know, and the giraffe and he runs through porridge and stuff. But he's very effective in the game, in the way he wants to play. He really is. And I'm really happy with him because he's been involved in the second goal and his work rate is phenomenal. So it's gone down as a Botman own goal, they've just said here, but Weghorst makes it. He really does. And I'm delighted for him because he came off at half time against Barcelona on Thursday night. And, you know, he's only scored one goal, but I think the system that we play and the role that he has within Ten Hag's system, he's just been really good. I'm really happy with him. I really am. Adrian says, Weghorst has been good. If that shot had gone in, what a brilliant move. Yeah, from front to back or from back to front. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. What are you stuffing your face with, Jack? Half-time potatoes, Tim. Half-time potatoes, my friend. They gave Botman the OG on Rashford's goal. Yeah, just heard that, Chris. Absolute workhorse, says Charlie. Vout de Goat, says Twigs. Rashford's going to get another one, says Chris. Should we sign him? No. And I don't mean that in any disrespect to Weghorst. I don't think we should sign him. I think it's pretty clear why. He's doing a job for us, but he's not going to win you a league. You know, if we're back in the Champions League next year, right, it would be a big ask for us to go and win the Champions League next year. But if you want to be challenging, getting into the later stages, you need a proper, like, I would be saying, if we signed Osman in the summer and kept Weghorst and Martial, I think Weghorst would still be third choice, you know, so we also have Rashford that can play up there as well, so, you know what I mean, I don't think we'll keep him, I really don't. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. What have we got? 40,000 likes in the first half. Absolutely unreal. 40,000 was our goal. So, you know, let's try for 80,000. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Get them likes up. Gets more people into the chat. If you're new to the channel, hit that follow button. Closing in on 30,000 followers. Daily Manchester United content. All of the watch-alongs throughout the season. Make sure you're not missing out. Join the express train to fucking happiness. As a United fan, because Ten Hag is doing bits. So yeah, hit the follow button. And if you want a full experience, guys, anyone on TikTok, like I said, we're live on YouTube at the moment as well. Link is on my homepage. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11 over here, the cup down here. Link is on the homepage. Go check it out, or just search United Community Channel. Hit subscribe. Get in over there as well. Carlos, thanks for the gifts, man. Really appreciate it. Were you watching the Chelsea Spurs game? A little bit, kind of on and off. I was getting ready for this live as well, so I wasn't overly looking at it, but I seen the goals and stuff. Chelsea are in bother. Right Out says, Weghorst would work as a squad player, but better to sign a better link-up man as first choice. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Dean says, Newcastle keeper being exposed. He's not, Dean. I have to say, I disagree. He made a brilliant save on Weghorst. He could do nothing for the first goal because it was a great header. And the second goal took a massive deflection and went in. So, he hasn't done nothing wrong, I don't think. As much as, I mean, you know, I don't give a shit about him because, you know, obviously he played for Liverpool, but I don't think he's done nothing wrong. Hello from Vietnam. Good to see you guys. I went to Vietnam on my honeymoon. So I did. And I loved every minute of it. I absolutely love Vietnam. What a country, boy. We flew into Hanoi in the north. We went to Sapa. And then we back to Hanoi, out to Halong Bay. Then we went down along the coast, all the way down to Da Nang, Dalat, Hoi An. And we finished in Ho Chi Minh City. Brilliant. What a country, Vietnam. What a country. Mel is in, Bristol Rovers fan. Good to see you, Mel. Crack up, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it, pal. The Red Devils are 100% back, says Paul. Come on. And Paul is in from Thailand. I've been to Thailand as well, Paul. Another brilliant country. Johan is in. Do you know Nambabwe? I don't, but maybe someday I can go there. South Africa is in the building with Roland. Vamos, United. Uganda is in the building. United fan. 4-1, he's saying. Uganda fan is in. Odok. Leash is in the building. Barbados. Sunderland, Kenya. The whole world is in the building here. Great to see so many people in, guys. I do appreciate all the support. Do you think Harry Kane would fit in for what Ten Hag is doing with Weghorst? Yeah, I think he would. I think the guys on this know my affiliation to Harry Kane. Thanks for the gifts, Di. Really appreciate it. Daichi, I think I don't know if I've got that right, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I think Harry Kane would be a great signing. Did you watch the Old Firm, says Humza? I didn't get a chance to. I was setting up this live, so I'll check out the highlights of it later. United are going to win 4-0 and carry its own goal, says Dara. And Chris says, we all know what Jack did in Thailand. Jesus Christ, Chris. Don't say that to my wife. She was fucking beside me the whole holiday. Canada's in the house as well. Dion question mark says, I'm Irish. Like that, I'd take him. Absolutely, I would. No problem. No problem. Did you get a happy ending in Thailand? No. Family holiday. You going to watch the boxing tonight? Fury versus Jake Paul, says Paul. Probably not. I don't really have any interest in him. I don't think either of them are boxers, to be honest. You know, like Jake Paul started on YouTube like I did. I'm not a fucking boxer, so I don't know why he thinks he is. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I'm going to run to the toilet. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back before the second half. Come on, United, hit the follow button. Get up out of it. Casemiro. And I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Here we go. Rashford and Casemiro. Come on. Right. Wan-Bissaka is on for Delo. We were kind of expecting that, really, weren't we? So a sensible decision out of Ten Hag, you would have to say. Don't think there's been another change, but I'll double check. So Newcastle have made a change. Longstaff is off, and Isak is on. So yeah, 2-0 to United, guys. Nearly ready to go. Going to get the timer up and running here again. Like I said, anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience for the second half, we're live on YouTube. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage for the YouTube channel, or just search United Community Channel. Go check it out. Hit subscribe over there. Get in the chat. So we're up and running here again. Second half. Come on now, boys. Good professional second half out, you know. Just see it out. See it out. Nothing fucking scary. Nothing. Don't be frightening me now. Come on. United attacking early here now. Here's Rashford. Gets into the box. Squares it to Fred. Oh, and he just scuffs the shot. Oh, and it just trickles wide at the near post. Good start by United, though. It started fast. Cancel, thanks for the gift. Well, happy to see Wan-Bissaka on in the second half, I'd have to say. It's a more defensive way of playing, I know. But when you're 2 goals up and, you know, your right back is on a yellow card coming up against a dangerous St. Maximum, I think he might be gone off, though, actually. Is he? Did he go off for... Let's have a look here and see. I don't know, it's not up yet. Maybe he did, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's see what people are saying here. Here's Wan-Bissaka now doing really well. Gets to the box. Pulls it back to Bruno. Bruno keeps it going wide to Rashford on the left. Cuts inside. Little chip to Fred, who got in there. Wan-Bissaka does well. Comes to Anthony with a strike. Oh, too close to Karius. It's twice now he's had opportunities to get it out of his left foot, and he hasn't really tested the keeper an awful lot. Finley is in. Good to see you, pal. Aaron says Jake Paul versus Jack Pine scheduled for the summer. 8 rounds fight on the fair green. Up in the closh. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. King is in. Says, alright mate, come on United. Come on my son. Thanks for joining. Yeah, watching it on Sky Sports, Scottish boy. You're watching on a dodgy box, I think, are ya? Jack and Ryan says, evening Jack. I'm over on TT. I'm over on TT. I'm Billy Big. Yeah, it's normally Kazman. As a Leeds fan shouting for you. Cheers, pal. Appreciate it. Uganda is in the building. Kenya is in the building. Great to see so many people in, guys. But Newcastle started well here as well in the second half. And it takes Varane to put it out for a throw. Newcastle have started. They're going to have to step out here. Can United maybe hit them on a counter-attack? Don't, look. Just defend first. You know, try and control the tempo of the game. Try and keep possession as much as possible. Bruno clears the lines now. Weghorst set away up the left-hand side. Go on, give it to him now. Fucking, don't be standing off there. Two big men, him and Botman going at each other. No messing. Go on, Weghorst, boy. Look at the closing down. Brilliant, boy. Great work rate. Oh, yes, Aaron. What a tackle on. Now, get your head up. Weghorst, there's space over left. Oh, no. Oh, two lads you don't want it falling to their feet is Wan-Bissaka and Weghorst. Oh, I think it was Bruno and Rashford were just open, ready to score, and they couldn't get across to him. Oh, no, and now Newcastle have a free up the other end in a really good position. Fuck, great opportunity. Great opportunity for Newcastle here. Really dangerous position. And it's going to be Trippier to swing it in, as we know. And this guy can swing in a cross. Great opportunity here now. Stick with us. Newcastle are a big team as well. Botman, Byrne, Gimenez is there as well. I mean, they're a big team. Luke Shaw is on Byrne again. I don't know why that keeps happening. Great ball in, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka with a brilliant header away. But Newcastle put it back in there, and Shaw with another header. Fred will eventually clear. But yeah, big opportunity for United down the far end. If they could have just picked the right pass. And Newcastle have started really brightly here, and they're going for this. Ball falls to De Gea's feet now, but Newcastle are having a right go here in the second half. I think one more might be needed in this game to settle the nerves. I'm not going to be getting too carried away until we get another one, I don't think. And Wan-Bissaka gives it away now. Both him and Varane are out of position. And Casemiro does some good covering. Here's St. Maximin now going up with Wan-Bissaka again, one-on-one. Oh, he makes enough of it and goes out for a goal kick. See you later. Snooze, you lose, buddy. Right, what are people saying? Did we have our potatoes? Billy, we did. We certainly did, my friend. We certainly did. Mark says the dodgy box started working just before the free kick. Happy days. Happy days. Newcastle are coming through the middle here with Wilson. Guimaraes gets it wide. Trippier on the overlap. Ball into the box. Martinez puts his head in there. That's bullshit, referee. Come on now. Fucking Wilson goes in with his studs up where Martinez was going in to hit the ball. And you're looking for a corner out of it. Get stuffed, the lot of ye. That's a high foot. How is that not a free out? United get a goal kick, but it should have been a free out. It was either a corner or it was a free out. And it shouldn't have been a corner because Wilson went in with his studs up, head height. King says Varane and Martin are solid at the back, mate. They are. They're just... And then to have Casemiro sitting in front of him, it's just an air of just, grand, you know. Fucking gone are the days of Fred, McTominay and fucking Maguire. Oh, Jesus, you know. Shaw now coming up the left-hand side. United doing well to keep a bit of possession. Comes to Rashford eventually. Oh, lovely bit of skill to go past. And gets it inside to Bruno. Bruno opens the body, looking for a strike, and it's just over the bar. Bit ambitious out of Bruno, you'd have to say. I think he's after winning a corner out of it. Derek says Maguire being the last minute to lift the cup. Yeah, we were talking about before the game, Derek, and look, I don't mind. Maguire, if he gets on and he lifts the cup, like we were saying before, he's the utmost professional. Even though he's not a good footballer, he's the utmost professional, and he's after taking a lot of stick on the chin. And if he comes on and lifts the cup, I don't care. As long as we have our hands on it, as long as there's red ribbons on the side of it, I'm happy. Corner now to the back post. It goes out for another corner to the far side. Good pressure by United here. So 2-0, guys. 54 minutes gone. It's going to be Bruno to swing it in on the far side. Rashford goes out for a shot. Is he going to get it? I don't think so. Oh, it does go short. Yeah. Comes all the way to Shaw. Shaw dinks one in. Weghorst at the near post. Just a looping header. It's a comfortable enough save. I need to calm down. Getting carried away here with these half chances. How have we went from losing to Brentford 4-0 to potential now, see, Mark, I'd see that Q word that you put into that. That's not allowed on this channel. That Q word. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. We've gone from losing to Brentford and Brighton to, you know, just completely transforming the whole team and club, you would have to say. The only thing left is the owners. Newcastle coming up the right-hand side here. But again, Weghorst is there, boy. I'm telling you. Big Vout is putting in some shift here today, so he is. And he's been United's best player so far, I think. Him or Casemiro have just been really, really good. Tara says Vout's commitment is just scary. It is. Michael says Weghorst works very hard, in fairness. He does, absolutely. Be honest, yous have been fortunate, says Babybell. Oh, what fortunate is not the right word to use. I would say clinical, if I'm being honest with you. And that's not me trying to be, it's not me trying to be cocky or arrogant as a United fan or anything, but we've had 2 chances. We've scored 2 goals. Newcastle have had 2 or 3 chances. They haven't scored. So you make your own luck. So, luck is, I don't see it. I don't see it that way. Adrian, thanks for the love heart gift. Really appreciate it. Here's Anthony now. Can't lose the ball there. And he does. Almiron now has to turn back. But Newcastle keep possession. Comes to St. Maximin down the left-hand side. Goes one-on-one with Wan-Bissaka. I mean, that's what Wan-Bissaka does. Look at that. I mean, he's 1v1 defending. Oh, Bruno loses out on it. Comes back to him again. Don't foul him now. Wan-Bissaka gets a footing again. But Newcastle are still there. Guimaraes gets to the end line. Can he get across him? Wan-Bissaka's there again. Everyone is there. Fred is there. Clear the lines. That's the way to defend. Go on, I said. That's the way to defend. Brilliant. Guimaraes is down in a lot of pain holding his ankle. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's 1v1 defending is just so good. If only he was better going forward, he would be one of the best right fulls in history. So he would. You can see they're fighting for the manager, says Michael. I agree. I'm here, says, I think Martial needs to go too. Injury prone. I think Victor Osimhen would be a good replacement. Yeah, I agree. How long is left? 31 minutes. 31 and a half minutes to go. Aaron says, imagine if the Glazers came on to lift the cup. That would be the right piss take. You'd have every United fan leave the ground before they got to lift it. But yeah, look, great to see so many people in, guys. Just a bit of treatment going on here, I think. It's a throw to United right down in their corner. But yeah, if you're new, hit the follow button, guys. Keep smashing the like button. What are we? Over 50,000 likes, which is phenomenal. Really appreciate. Keep smashing the like button. Hit the follow button. And if you want the full experience, like I said, we're live over on YouTube as well at the moment. Full experience, scoreboard, timer, starting 11, the cup. Link is on the homepage. Or just search United Community Channel. Go check it out. Here's Newcastle coming now down the left-hand side. St. Maximin has to go back. Again, just that presence of Aaron Wan-Bissaka is slowing him down. Oh, and there you go. Look, he puts one out for a goal kick. There you go. I tell you one thing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is having a second half here without having to do an awful lot. Just out of sheer presence. Brilliant, boy. And Casemiro's sitting in the hole a little bit more. He's guarding. He's kind of, there's been 2 or 3 times now where the ball has been played in behind. And Casemiro is nearly running beyond our defence. There's Avram Glazer, the big fucking ugly dickhead. Here's Bruno now, gets down the left-hand side. It's going to go all the way out for a goal kick. United get a chance of winning Europa and FA Cup as well. Yeah, look, I mean, we're still in competitions. You know what I mean? Let's not get carried away, but as long as we're still in them, then happy days. You know what I mean? Say goodbye to St. Maxi Pad. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka time. Aaron Wan-Bissaka time, bye. User says cheats, 2 red cards. What? I don't know. Anyway. But what have we got, guys? 61 minutes on the clock. 2-0 to United. Again, United just, I won't say dealing with it, but being professional here, let's get the job done. We don't need to score another goal. Whether we go out and get one, let's see what happens. But, we're defending more than we're attacking. Billy, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Crazy stat. It took Klopp 7 years to win a league. It took Ten Hag 7 months. It took Klopp 7 years to win a League Cup. It took Ten Hag 7 months. Interesting. Oh, Wan-Bissaka with a good touch again, forcing Newcastle all the way back, and Weghorst is closing down high as well. Karius has to go along with it. It's a good play. Varane with a really good header. Needs to be a United player, and it is. It's Anthony. Oh, he just takes too much out of it. There's St. Maximin is away. It's going to be Anthony that's following him here. They have an opportunity. Yeah, he cuts inside on his right. Oh, these passes, smelly. But it ends up coming to Isak. Trying to get onto his right-hand side. Luke Shaw, Fred, they're all doubling up on him. Don't foul him. Well done. United just getting numbers behind the ball. Yeah, good play by United. Good defending. A nice ball out with Luke Shaw to Bruno. Oh, he tries to set Rashford away, but couldn't double on it. But yeah, what have we got? 63 minutes gone. So, the one thing I'd say here, there's a half an hour to go in this game, and Newcastle are doing the majority of the attacking, I have to say. And here's St. Maximin now, one-on-one with Wan-Bissaka as usual, but does well, forces him back, gets it wide all the way around to Almiron on the right, and Trippier. And United are defending well, but, if you're going to be defending this much with a half an hour to go, you're only inviting pressure in on you, really. Here's Almiron now. Bruno with a good tackle. Luke Shaw, as it comes to Almiron again, and it's a good block shot. And Wan-Bissaka clears the line, and Rashford is away up the left-hand side here now. But Rashford just slows down and goes again. Oh, it's a great tackle by Botman. Or Cher, sorry. Wan-Bissaka's playing really well. He's after winning some headers. He's winning tackles. He's linking up. But here's Maximin coming again. Little step overs. Wan-Bissaka, man. That 1v1 defending is unbelievable. Now, it's a corner to Newcastle. And Newcastle are in the ascendancy here. United really need to get control of this game. Get their foot on the ball and start keeping a bit of possession here. It's going to be Trippier to swing it in here. And they go short with it. Back to Trippier. The ball goes all the way back to the centre circle. What was that? And they pump one long again, all the way back to Trippier in the corner. Martinez closes him down. Fuck off, Trippier. You're not getting that in there. Well done. Martinez clears his line really well. Good defending. But again, we're going long with balls. And they're coming straight back into Newcastle's possession here. And we're very deep. We're sitting in our own 18-yard box. It's a very early in the game to be sitting this deep. And Ten Hag is going to have to do something about this, I think. We just need a bit of sustained possession here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's a free to United. But we give the ball away in the transition. And it goes directly back into Newcastle's possession. Now, there was a foul on Fred in the meantime. But we really need to start just putting our foot on the ball. We're playing into Newcastle's hands here. We're allowing them to dictate the pace of the game. Just slow it down. We're 2-0 up, lads. You know. Anyways. Appreciate all the gifts, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks everyone who's gifted. A lot of people saying the next goal is vital. It is. It is. But from a United... Wan-Bissaka! Ref! What? Brilliant tackle. But, yeah, back to what we were saying there. The next goal is vital, and it's going to be... There's going to be 2 changes made here. McTominay and Sabitzer are coming on. But Newcastle will take the free kick now. Just pump it into the box. Varane with a good header away, and Rashford doubles on it. Second ball is pumped back into here. Comes out and punches. Comes to Guimaraes, and the strike is blocked. His pass falls to Wilson. Guimaraes again. Oh, the deflection goes out for a corner. And it's all Newcastle here. Sorry, it was Joe Linton. And the United putting their bodies on the line here, trying to just keep the ball out. And Ten Hag is reacting here. He's putting on Sabitzer and McTominay. And Martinez puts his body on the line again. We need to start getting a bit of possession here. Corner now. Very deep. And a free out. Fucking hell, breathe. Kathleen says, would you not get a job? You're way too old. I have a job, Kathleen. Would you not get a life? Me commenting on other people's lives, you fucking ugly cunt. Anyway. It's going to be Fred coming off, I think. Yeah, he's on a booking, so it looks like Fred is off. And Weghorst is the other player to come off. It's more than likely going to be Rashford then going through the middle, really, isn't it? And who have we got? We've got Sabitzer. He's coming on for Weghorst. Let me see. I'll try and get the screen updated for you here, guys. So it's probably then going to be Rashford going through the middle, I would suspect. Bruno on the left, we'd say. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Bruno on the left. And then we'll do Sabitzer out there. Now, there we go. But yeah, Ten Hag trusting his squad here. Ringing in the changes. Ringing in the changes. But again, I mean, look, I just seen Anthony do a little flick there and we lose possession. Now, he does well. Closes down the second ball and we eventually get the possession back. But you have to be cleverer there. You know, we're not going to have the majority of possession in this last 20 minutes, given the fact that we're winning and they're chasing. When we do get the ball, we have to give our defence a breather. Let us reshape. I mean, Newcastle have had 80% of the possession the last 10 minutes, and it's a huge amount. It really is. Wan-Bissaka does really well again there. I've been so impressed with Wan-Bissaka. Here's Bruno now coming up through the middle. He has players out left. Luke Shaw's on the overlap. Can he get to it? No, it goes for a goal kick. Yeah, I'm with Kathleen. Yeah, you would be, Brian, wouldn't you? You fucking fraud. But yeah, it's 2-0 to United, guys. Just under 20 minutes of normal time to play. And I mean, nowhere near this game being won. Newcastle are creating everything here in the second half. And United need to keep their composure. Try and get on the ball as much as possible. And just kind of take the sting out of the game. Oh, what a ball! Newcastle are in. Oh, what a save by De Gea. And the offside flag goes up in the end. But my God, what a hand. And it was a lovely little through ball into Trippier, and he drills one across the edge of the box, and I think it's St. Maximin coming in at the back post just for a tap in, but De Gea is on his toes, and he comes out and gets a fingertip on it. Oh, what a save. What a pass as well, yeah. There's Callum Wilson actually just behind him, and David De Gea reads across and gets a hand out to it. Brilliant goalkeeping. Now, play Newcastle at their own game here. You know, they're well able to fucking run down the clock and, you know, rile lads up and, you know, they're doing it all season. Play them at their own game now. Take your time. Again, Newcastle in possession here. Great tackle by Sabitzer. That's the way to tackle. And he sets away Rashford through the middle there. He steps over one, takes a strike. Oh, what a save by Karius. Great save. Brilliant counter. And Luke Shaw's coming here again now. Great run by Shaw. He's on his right foot. Oh, Anthony was in acres of space out on the right hand side. But the block comes in. Oh, brilliant play by United. Sabitzer starts the whole thing. Puts in a brilliant tackle in the middle of the park. Gets up and plays Rashford. First time. Rashford turns onto his right. He's about 5 or 6 yards outside the box and he has his shot. Great save by Karius. And Luke Shaw comes onto the second ball. And he's really unlucky. He couldn't get his pass away in time over to Anthony, who would have been in one-on-one. But good opportunity by United there. Great save by Karius, have to say. Oh, here's Sabitzer. Oh, he hits it over the bar. Great opportunity. Great opportunity. He's been playing well since he came on, in fairness to him. He's closing everything down like a terrier. Just nipping at lads' heels all the time. But his strike goes up into Rowe's head. Farman, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Karius now with the goal kick. Casemiro wins the first header. Martinez wins the second one out to Luke Shaw. Pass is blocked and it goes all the way into the United box now. And Callum Wilson is... Oh, yeah. Shaw does really well to get back and Varane just clears the line. Appreciate the gifts, guys. Jacko says, look, another United fan from Manchester enjoying the biggest cup final in history. Look, another fucking smelly opposition supporter who just can't handle it. See you later, bud. Bye. SK says, can you at least show us what's happening rather than showing us your face? Know what you do? Get yourself a job. Save up a few bob. Get Sky yourself. And then use your thumb to fuck off. And watch it yourself. Then you won't have to worry about me. Watch it. Come on. Bye. See you later. Farman, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Wan-Bissaka now. Nice little ball to McTominay at the end line. Goes back to Luke. Oh, yeah. Nice little play. Comes to Rashford on the edge of the box. He's closed down by 2 or 3 players, but does well to keep possession. Oh, Wan-Bissaka and Anthony just getting each other's way a little bit, and it ends up a free out to Newcastle. Anyway, happy days. Oh, Ian is in from Austin. Quick, Ian, go to the pub, my friend. Great stuff. We have a reason to go to the pub tonight, Ian, so we do. Brilliant stuff. Enjoyed a few scoops, my friend. Here's Sabitzer now. Done well since he came on. He gets a strike and is well blocked. Rashford is going to pick up the pieces on the left-hand side here, though. United have been having a little bit better possession now the last few minutes, which is exactly what we want. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Rashford now down in the corner, tries to take on 3 players, eventually loses possession. I've been impressed with Sabitzer since he came on. His energy levels have been really, really good. Newcastle go along with their clearance. Oh, De Gea is well out. Well done, De Gea. Good sweeper keeper there. Brilliant stuff. Has Rashford had much attempts on goal, says Ricky? No, not really, Ricky, to be honest with you. Fireman, thanks for the gifts again, buddy. No, not an awful lot. But the one he has had, he scored, even though that was technically off target. Aaron says, sounds like some bitter Liverpool fan right now. It does. Let's see what people are saying. I think there's a lot of opposition fans that just can't handle the fact that United are winning here in the chat. But sure, look. Spitzer's a great signing, says Andrew. I agree. Let's see what other people are saying here. So Maximum is a baller as well, says Michael. He is. He needs to learn how to slow down a little bit, though. 2-0, guys, still. Won't be long till you have the 99 ice cream, says Billy. It's a bit too cold at the moment. Once the summer comes back around. Anthony now, nice ball out to Bruno up the left-hand side. United have 2-on-1 here. Bruno, if he can pick out Rashford, can he pick him out? Oh, and it's a brilliant little touch out with Trippier. That's absolutely unbelievable defending by Trippier. Not because of the touch, but of the angle that he defended the attack by United. He was 2-on-1. He never committed to Bruno. He stayed between them, knowing where Rashford was over his shoulder, closed down the angle, and eventually when the pass was made, he was there to intercept. From one defender to another, that was fucking class. Corner to Newcastle. Rashford is carrying you lot. Well, Casemiro and an own goal were scored today. He also didn't score against Barcelona, so you know what I mean? Bitter fucking opposition fans in the chat here. I'd say they're all Liverpool, but sure, look, what you do. Cracking result from a Sunderland fan, says Dave. Corner now swung in. Poor enough one. Bruno gets on it. Nah, you're not getting the penalty there. No way you're getting a penalty there. Big shouts for it, but nah. Bruno plays Rashford through the middle. Oh, and it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. But yeah, big shouts for a penalty there. Bruno went in on a challenge. I'm not sure who it was, but Newcastle are coming again here, and they really do have to go for it. What is there, 10 minutes to go? Newcastle right down in United's corner here on the right-hand side. Oh, it's a poor first touch, and Casemiro can clear, but only half clear. Wan-Bissaka 1-on-1 again. It's a corner again to Newcastle. Pete says, are you like these dudes that over-exaggerate the play? Because that tackle tells me Trippier Ballon d'Or. What? When's the last time a defender won the Ballon d'Or? I think it was Cannavaro, was it? No, it was just a brilliant defensive move. He done really well. Anthony's away up the right-hand side here. Oh, it's great defending. And eventually, that's great defending out of Newcastle, in fairness. Anthony has buckets of pace. I didn't see who the Newcastle defender was, but he does really well, in fairness. Jadon Sancho is coming on here. Who's he coming on for? It's going to be for Anthony. So Jadon Sancho is on for Anthony, guys. Sancho on for Anthony. No Garnacho today, by the looks of it. Well, there's still 8 minutes to go, but his time will come. His time will come. Scores 2-0, guys. 8 minutes to go. Sancho is on for Anthony. Anthony has done okay today. He's done okay. He's done okay. Chris says, Newcastle have done a good job of surrounding Rashford. Yeah. Yeah. Carlos is in, says hello. Good to see you, pal. Harris says, come on, Rashi, get your goal you deserve. Martinez, absolute solid as a rock, boy. So it looks like, what way have we gone here? It looks like we've gone kind of nearly a 4-5-1, I think. Bruno has gone left-hand side, Sancho on the right, 3 in the middle, and then Rashford up top on his own nearly. Just see this game out 7 minutes ago. Come on. Come on now. Why was Rashford's goal changed to an OG, says Harris? Because his initial shot was actually off target and the deflection took it into the goal. Yeah, so here's Newcastle now on the edge of the box. Strike is up into Rose edge. You're not going to be scored like that. You can't be. Sure, you can't be doing that. I mean, you get into such a good position. Just put one across the box. You know, but you just blazing it up into Rowe's head. Aaron says, fair play United for winning the cup. They deserve it as a Liverpool fan. There's some good ones. There's some good ones out there. How long do you think Ten Hag will manage United? For as long as he wants. For as long as he bloody well wants. Mark says, Garnacho won't come on as we used our 3 stoppages. Oh, is it only 3 substitutes? I thought it was 5. Oh, we've actually made 4 substitutions. We've made 4. So yeah, it is 5. So, but look, let's see what happens. If we're 2-0 up with 60 seconds to go, 2 minutes to go, you never know. Here's Isak now. Gets it wide to Byrne. Puts a cross in, and Wan-Bissaka is there again with a block, but it's a corner to Newcastle. This has to, United now need to get over the next maybe 3 or 4 minutes here. 5 minutes of normal time to go, and if they were to score here, it would be fucking squeaky bum time. It really would. Smash the like button, guys. Corner swung in now. They're unbelievable corners. David De Gea with a great punch at the back post. Really good punch, and Almiron will pick up the pieces out the back. He chips one in again. 3 or 4 United players up there. Casemiro with the block, and Sabitzer clears the lines. Sancho gets on it. Don't lose it there now. Just lay it off, that's it. And Bruno pumps the ball. Oh, what a ball by Bruno. All the way over to Rashford on the left-hand side in acres of space. Oh, it's a poor pass out of Oh, no, it's not. Jesus, he didn't see him. Here's Sancho. Puts Rashford back in. Oh, the pass is a little long. Rashford is there again. Gets it back to Sancho. Anyone for a strike. Wan-Bissaka. Strike! Oh, down the middle. That's fucking 4 times. Today we've just hit really good strikes, but too close to carry us. Oh, here come the nerves. Here come the nerves. Ah, yes! Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to give him man of the match, boy. He's been fucking brilliant. So he has. Casemiro gives away a free kick in a good position here now, about 5 yards outside the box. dangerous position for Trippier to have a go at the test David De Gea here. They're setting up. Can you show the screen? Can't show the game, guys, I'm afraid. Jack, don't fall into that savage glass. Where'd you get it? Oh yeah, that's the double pint glass. Look at the size of it. Right, gonna be a free kick here now. Trippier just pitches one in. It's a header by McTominay. Second one is still in there. Rashford eventually clears. But again, obviously, Newcastle comes. Oh my God, Jacob Murphy hits a strike from about 60 yards out. And David De Gea doesn't move, and I'm thinking, oh my God, and we'll get a look at the replay here. He's about 50 yards out. Oh, Jesus, it's a swerving one. And David De Gea has no hope, and it nearly skins the post. Well, here we go. Harry Maguire is coming on. We thought it was going to happen. So Harry Maguire is going to come on. And we're going to shore it up here. And it's something we probably expected. He hasn't gone looking for the captain's armband. Bruno hasn't gone over to give it to him. I'd say it's just all hands on deck. Concentrating here. No bullshit. But, yeah. 2 minutes of normal time to go, guys. 2 minutes of normal time to go. Come on. Come on. Come on! Just see it out now, guys. See it out. Just over 60 seconds of normal time. There'll be a couple of minutes added on, you'd expect. You're trying to be too clever with the ball. Just keep it when we get it. No need to go forward at 90 miles an hour. Newcastle coming up the right hand side here. Joe Linton just turns back in. Luke Shaw, good defending there by him. Bruno back to Casemiro. Eventually we'll clear our lines. He set Sancho away up the right hand side. Yeah, it's good defending by Botman, is it? Just eases Sancho out of the ball, out of the way. And Newcastle come again up the left here. Oh Jesus, come on lads. Joe Linton now. Newcastle switching to the right hand side. Trippier. Trippier now, ball into the box. Oh, the header is there. It's bobbling around. Martinez going to leave it for a goal kick. Brilliant. Brilliant defending by Martinez. Brilliant. And he gives it a bit to Wilson there, who tries to leave one on him. Go on now. Get into it. Don't be letting him push you around. That's the way. Little Argentinian devil boy. That's the shot. How many minutes of added time have we got? Hasn't been mentioned yet. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of added time now. We're about 30 seconds into that. So 5 minutes of added time here. Just slow the game down now. Let's see it out. Let's see it out. Keep smashing the like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Aaron says Newcastle going to score 2 now with Maguire on the field. No, they won't. Maguire on the field is alright as long as Varane and Martinez are there as well. And Casemiro ahead of him. Newcastle come again now up the left hand side here. Maguire steps out. Murphy turns him quite easily, but Wan-Bissaka is there. And it's a handball, I think. And again, it's a dangerous position for Newcastle to just pitch a ball into the box here. 3.5 minutes to go. Let them take as much time as they want, in fairness. Arsenal for Life says, wanted Newcastle to win. Nameless says, first trophy since 2017. Come on. Come on. Ball swung in. Poor ball. Header. David De Gea has to pull it out of the top corner, though. It was a looping one. And he does his job well. In fairness, a little looping header in over the top, and De Gea had to be there. There's a poor delivery in, but Joe Linton just kind of flicks one around. And De Gea has to deal with it, and he does well. 3 minutes. Maguire steps out and makes a really good tackle. And Casemiro with another good one. Stand now, no freeze, that's it. Just keep him in the corner, that's it. Well done. Martinez is out with him. Martinez does well. Oh yes, well done, Scott. He's after nicking it. Bruno's away. We have 3 on 2 here. This will surely finish it. Bruno, get your head up. Get your head up, Bruno. Oh, he turns inside. Come on. Oh, what a save. Karius. Oh, Karius has had a game to remember, in fairness to him. He's had a really good game. Oh, Scott McTominay nicks it right on the halfway line. And Bruno, he goes to shape up for a shot and he turns back inside, goes again with a strike. All you have to do is square it. Sancho is there for a tap in. Oh. Corner to United. Fuck. Come on. 90 seconds to go. United go short with the corner. And United are going to keep it in the corner. Bruno just chips a little one to McTominay. And United win another corner. Lovely. Rugby man, thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the follow button. If you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate all of the support. United are 60 seconds away. Come on. Come on. United have a throw down in the corner. Absolutely buzzing. Look at that! Look at that! All of the players with their arms around each other. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And I'll do it again. Ah, it's a free to United. Lovely. Free to United. Go on now. Don't fucking let him do it. Go on, get it to him. You fucking prick. Don't be at it now. Don't be at it. Fucking love that, boy. No messing around with this team. You know I'm pushing anyone around. Come on. We're over the 5 minutes. Anya, thanks for the gift. David, thanks for the gift. United. United. U-N-I-T-E-D. United on a cheap for me. Ain't not bad about giving a go. Why don't City fuck off home? Ah, this is a team. This is a team we can get behind. So it is. And a free to United here. This should be it now, I'd say. Ball into the corner. And there it is! 9 months after Ten Hag's appointment, and Manchester United have their first piece of silverware in 6 years. The Eric Ten Hag era has begun. Come on, I said. Woo! Get in there. Absolutely delighted. Fucking lovely. Get in there. Get in there. Fucking nice one. And I tell you one thing. This team is a team that, like I said, you can just really, really get behind, can't you? There's just so many players there that, you know, going from, thanks for all the gifts, guys, going from what we've seen last season, you know, and, you know, upheaval in the dressing room and, you know, players going behind players' backs and all of the bullshit. And Erik ten Hag has turned it all around. He has turned it all around. And this is only the start. I'm convinced this is only the start. You know, it's not the biggest trophy in the world. We know that. But it's the first trophy available for United this season. It's the first trophy available for Ten Hag in his United career, and he's fucking won it. The Ten Hag era has begun today. And mark my words, it will not be the last trophy we'll win under this manager. So it won't. So all we need to do now is get them owners out. Just keep the fucking chants going, keep the Glazers out, keep all of that stuff going, and once they're gone, there won't be any stopping us. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But I mean, if we go through the team, you know, let's go through the players. You know, David De Gea made a couple of really good saves. He played well, I have to say. Delot, again, we've talked about Delot, haven't we? Since he's come back from his injury, hasn't been the same. Luke Shaw, I thought, played really well. Left back, linked up really well. Great ball in for the opening goal. Brilliant delivery. Varane Martinez. Varane Martinez. You know what I mean? Just solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Casemiro. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're naming the likes of Varane here, Casemiro. These boyos have been around the block before. They know what they're doing. Unbelievable performance again. Fred, I thought, was really good. Bruno, I thought, had a really good game as well. Who else? Rashford was quiet. Got a goal, technically. It was an own goal. Anthony, I thought, was decent. Weghorst was fucking monumental. Absolutely monumental. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was man of the match, and he only came on at half time. He was my man of the match. Absolutely phenomenal. And I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. I really am. Yeah, delighted. Happy days. Happy days. Brilliant. But again, look, we'll say it. You know, we can't be... we can enjoy this, and we can, you know, and be proud of it, but we can't be satisfied with it. We can't be satisfied with it. We have to want more. You know, and I'm sure Ten Hag will want that, and he's drilling that into them players. I want more all the time, and, you know, it's about trophies, it's about the journey, it's about where we want to get back to. And Carabao Cups are not where we want to get back to. But this is a great first step. It really is. It's a great, great first step, I have to say. It's just brilliant. I'm delighted. I'm so happy. So happy. But stick with us, guys. We're going to be... we'll stick around and watch the... get your man of the matches into the chat, by the way. Let me know in the chat who your man of the match was. But yeah, let me know who you think. Casemiro, man of the match, says right out. User says Rashford was man of the match. Phil Jones says Niall. Gotta be Casemiro, says Nameless. Aaron Wan-Bissaka says Aaron. Casemiro says Chris. Wout Weghorst or Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Who else? Licha says Harbour. Casemiro. A lot of people saying Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka. Karius says Farming. Karius had a really good game. Even though he conceded 2 goals, he had a really good game, I have to say. But look, all credit to Newcastle as well, I have to say. They're a good club. They are, with a massive fan base and a good coach. You know, and they're going in the right direction as well. And it's disappointment for them today. You know, and we're happy because, you know, our joy is at their expense. But I don't think they're going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I really don't. John says, well done on the first trophy since the Bangkok Cup. What a double to be doing. We should probably have an open top bus parade. You know, because I don't think anyone in history has ever won the Bangkok Century Cup and the Carabao Cup into one season. Ten Hag is a genius. Absolute genius. 6-year trophy drought was over. Thank God, says Dylan. Absolutely. Ten Hag is dancing. He's dancing with the boys. Look at that. Giddy up, I said. Go on out with that. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What drought? Johnny won the Bangkok Century Cup a few months ago. Been a neutral, you couldn't hate that. Hey! Come on in, United won the cup. Come on, quick. United won the cup. Where's your jersey gone? United won the cup. What do we say? We say yay. Say yay. Say yay. Yay. Put your hands up and say yay. Yay. Yay! United won the cup. Yeah. And you know, we don't like Liverpool, don't we not? No, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Pat Carroll's is rocking, I'd say, says Michael. I'd say it is. Newcastle are going up to collect their runners-up medals here now, so United will be given the trophy pretty soon. Who's this here now? Who's that girl there? Look at you. Say hiya. Hiya. Good girl. In fairness to Newcastle, you'd have to say they played a good game. In fairness to them, they were on top for big parts of that game. For a lot of that game, they were the better team. They really were. But on the flip side of that, United were clinical, weren't they? Yeah, they were. United were clinical. Got a couple of chances. Took them in the first half. Yeah. And then didn't need to score in the second half, didn't they not? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. So, yeah. Put your hands up and say, yay! Go on. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Yay! Good girl. A lot of rival fans in the chat giving out. Well, look. No one likes United, and that's the way we keep it. Nameless says Europa League and FA Cup, here we come. Well, look, I mean, the priority now has to be top 4. We've got our hands on a bit of silverware. Priority now has to be top 4. So, you know, if we can get top 4 to add to a trophy, then, you know, it's a great season all round. It really is. It's a great season. And it's what we said it at the start of the season, didn't we? That top 4 was going to be very difficult. And that I'd say 99.9% of fans, Man United fans, would have ripped your hand off for top 4 and a trophy. So, let's not complain about it at all. Won't we not? Won't we not? You happy? Yeah, good girl. Chris says, can't expect us to beat them with possession when coming off a win on Thursday. They had a week or more off. Yeah, that's true as well, Chris. Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like, and our question is going to be answered here. So we were asking who's going to lift the trophy, and both Bruno and Maguire are heading up together. So you'd say probably both of them are probably going to lift it. John said Ten Hag has bought some excellent players, but that is more impressive is he has got other players who look like they were finished to really step up. Absolutely. And it's something we mentioned, John, early doors at the start of the summer. We were saying that not only is Ten Hag's job to rebuild this team, but it's also to improve the players that were currently there. You know, so yeah, I agree. Chris says, as Ten Hag says, priority is next game. No looking ahead more than that. Absolutely. Liam says, I managed to miss the whole thing. Go United. But yeah, just heading up the steps here now. Yeah, that's Casemiro. Yeah, that's Casemiro. Yeah, he's our hero. Yeah, good girl. Well done to Man United and Celtic, says Gamer Man. Hello, you've put that in about 600 times, so see you later, old friend. Come on! United! 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 Oh, your hair's lovely. Just waiting to head up here now, guys. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes leads him out. Yeah, it's going to be Bruno Fernandes. It looks like... Is it? Looks... Oh no, Maguire is coming from the other side. Sorry. Yeah, it's going to be both of them. Look, I'm happy for Harry Maguire, I have to say. He's been the utmost professional there for his time as a United fan. Yeah, he has. He really has. Yeah. There he is, boy, the boss. That's Ten Hag. We love Ten Hag, don't we? Yeah, we do. Here we go, guys. You ready? You ready to celebrate when he lifts the cup? You ready? Ooh! United! 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 The Ten Hag era has begun. Yeah, it has, good girl. Now go on, run along to Mammy there. Yeah, go on, and on you go. Yeah, go on, good girl. They're all getting their hands on it. I think was it Casemiro was after getting the Man of the Match award, I think. Good girl. I mean, but you can see what it means to the likes of Casemiro and even Varane. These guys have won World Cups and Champions Leagues to beat the band. You know, and they're celebrating just as hard. You know what I mean? And, you know, and there's a lot of people in the chat saying the Mickey Mouse Cup and all this shit. And you haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Because it's nothing got to do with the actual trophy. It has to do with winning the tournament and what it's doing and what it will do for the squad and the progression that Ten Hag is going to bring us on. So yeah, it's been, brilliant. And, let them say the Mickey Mouse Cup all they want. Majority of them are going to be Liverpool fans, and they'll win fuck all cups this year anyway. So, but yeah, I can guarantee you one thing. This is not going to be the last trophy under this Eric Ten Hag reign. And we're just waiting for the cup to get to him. And they're passing it down to the boss. There he is, boy! Go on, get that trophy lifted up, Ten Hag. Yes! Love it. Absolutely love it. So I do. Absolutely love it. Now, walk down past that Glazer fucker and don't even look at him. So yeah. No, look guys. It's been brilliant. United, Carabao Cup champions. So happy. Really am. It's been, United's, first opportunity to win a trophy this season, and we've won it. You know what I mean? And are we going to win more this season? I don't know. I'll have no talk about the Q letter word. But, like I said at the start of the game, you win behind me again. Run out to Mammy. Go on. But like I said, at the end of the game there, the Ten Hag era has officially begun. And I couldn't be happier. And it's, and I agree, it's only the League Cup, and that's totally understandable. But it's the first step on to hopefully bigger and better things. It really is. Man of the match for me is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I don't care what anyone says. Coming on at half-time to do what he done was absolutely phenomenal. It really was. But yeah, I'm over the moon. I really am. I'm absolutely over the moon. It's been a great watch-along. Thanks to everybody who's liked, shared, commented, subscribed, followed, all of the gifts, all of that good stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. It's been a brilliant day. And we only started this channel 10 months ago, I think, and we've already seen United win a cup final. Now, hopefully, there'll be bigger and better days than today, going on from Carabao Cups to FA Cups and leagues and Champions Leagues, hopefully. But I'm going to be here for the long haul. I hope you are as well. I really appreciate all of the support. We're going to be back tomorrow night for the podcast. So anyone watch it on TikTok, we do our podcast live on YouTube. Every Monday night at 7:30, so make sure you don't miss out on that. And then we're going to be back for West Ham on Wednesday in the FA Cup, and then Liverpool are next weekend. So a big week ahead, guys. Big week ahead. United won the Carabao Cup. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Hopefully this is the start of something really, really, really good for Man United. It's been a long 10 years. And, I won't say we deserve it, because you get what you deserve. And we haven't deserved to win anything in the last few years. But under this manager and the mentality shift that this team has had, trust the process. He knows what he's doing. Give him the backing. He'll bring us to the very top. It's been a great watch along, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all tomorrow night on YouTube at 7:30. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday for the West Ham game in the FA Cup. United won the Carabao Cup. Get in there! Come on! Love it!